Hello, hello, welcome in and welcome in. Let's see if I can try to get rid of this thing here. All right. Good afternoon. Welcome in to live loom knitting with Jeremy. Tell a friend to tell a friend that I am on, and we're about to get this party started. I just got to get my secondary camera hooked up here. That way you guys can get a good view of what I'm doing. Get my second camera here. I'm just going to play some more tunes. That way we can get everything going. Welcome in. Hello, Living Life with Tina and Kayla Fitches. Hello, welcome in. Setting up a second different camera here. How's everybody's day going? Hello, good afternoon, and welcome in. I'm going to go ahead and finish up this hat today. I'm go ahead and count on my rows. That way I see how many I need to go. We got 37. We need to make it to 45. Thank you, Living Life, Alina. Yeah, this is actually hat number 3 in a 4-part series. Hang on, let me show you. This is awesome. This this yarn makes its own design on the top. But as you can see, I have different color brims here for the set. Like this is the first one that I had in. Then I had this charcoal, and now I'm doing the light gray. And then after that, I'm gonna do one with a white brim, and it's gonna be awesome. It's this is hat number 3 that I'm finishing up today in the 4-part series. So Thank you to the donors that donated this yarn, and they gave me this bag to go along with it. It's the cruise nuts gave me this yarn, so all these hats are going to be given away to a person in need for sure. The whole series, but I just wanted to finish these up to do something, that was kind of cool. But thank you for joining it. Hey, Controversial Cruising, what's up? What's up? How is it going today? Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, we got a guest coming in. Welcome to the stage, Roxy. What is going on? Hey, Roxy. How are you today?
Hi, I'm pretty good. It's a rough day today, but I'm making it.
That'll work.
Well, 3 years ago, it's the day I lost my dad and my husband. So,
At the same time, right?
yeah, one died at 5, almost 5 in the morning, and my husband died at 8:43
Wow.
at night. So, yeah, 2 different things. My dad had a urinary tract infection, and it went to where he couldn't eat. Then it caused dementia. From lack of oxygen because of the UTIs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then my husband had dementia that he had. We had found out 2 years before that. So he lived 2 years with it.
Yeah. Tough day.
Yeah. But I'm getting over it.
Okay.
I'm taking myself out in a little bit. I'm going to get an Uber and go out to eat. I was going to drive and leave now, but I'm not hungry. And by the time I really want to go in about 30, 40 minutes, because it's 45 minutes away, I'll be hungry by then. And I said, I don't want to drive home in the dark, so I'm just going to take an Uber. I don't care what it costs today.
Right.
I'm just, I don't do Ubers anymore because they double charge you.
Right.
So,
okay.
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do a Lyft, I think. I was going to go to a place I could go to and back with no trouble. But it's owned by the same people, the Cherokee Cattlemen's Company and Pasta Bella's. Mm-hmm. And there's a fish place. They're all owned by the same family. They own a Mexican restaurant too, and they're Italian, American, mm-hmm. and Mexican family. One of their daughters married a Mexican man who cooks Mexican food, so they opened a Mexican restaurant.
Nice.
So you got a variety with them. And they were on the Food Network. Their Pasta Bella's was.
Right.
So, but I didn't want to go to. I love Pasta Bella's, but I said I want a steak tonight, so I'm going to the steak place, and they all have cake, the best cake you ever put in your mouth. So I can get a cake at any one of their restaurants. So I'm gonna go to the Cattleman's in a little bit.
It sounds like the cake is what holds them all together.
Probably. I don't know who makes the cakes. I don't know if they make them. I think they have one central location that makes them and sends them to all the restaurants.
Right.
And they have a place called Marietta Diner. That's the least of my favorites. The Marietta Diner must have a 6-page menu.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They have too much on their menu, and they can't, and it's so much that it's not that great to me. My nephew likes it, but
Yeah.
smaller menu, I think that place will be great too. They do a lot of business there because they serve breakfast all day long, but it's just that it's not for me.
Yep. Well, I drove through our new town over here whenever we first got here,
Yeah,
and it's the town that we stay in is not much to look at. So we went to the next town over, which is like 2 miles away,
yeah.
and it's a charming little town. You got the little main drag with a couple of back streets, with all kind of little shops and restaurants and stuff like that. We went to the donut shop because that's how you're supposed to be able to gauge if it's a good place or not. And the donuts were phenomenal. They had extra glaze on them and everything. In the middle of the day, they were good. And so, yeah, we found us a winter donut shop already.
That's not bad then.
Not bad at all. And then we thought we had to go into Rockwall to go to the big Walmart, but we have a little smaller Walmart over here by us. And so we don't have to go all the way, like maybe 7 miles that way, whenever we got one about 2 miles that way. And we're closer to a Bucky's than we were when we were in Galveston. The one in Galveston was 30 minutes away from the one in Texas City, but this one there's a freeway sign that says there's a Bucky's 9 miles away from us,
All right, I'm coming.
right down the road. Yeah,
I'm gonna come visit. You're that close.
I'm serious. We're 9 miles away from a Bucky's, and I've never lived this close to one. So we've been out doing a little exploring this week, and just learning the lay of the land. Where everything is and what's available.
Yeah, because believe it or not, Bucky's can get you everything you need if you didn't have anything else.
Yep,
Might cost you a little more, but they're a fantastic place.
absolutely. I love Bucky's. I really do. We used to go there just for the barbecue sandwiches and split one because the barbecue sandwiches are huge.
Yeah, I like their brisket, but the last brisket I got was not very good because it had more fat than it
Yeah.
did brisket. So
Okay.
every once in a while, I guess you're gonna get one like that.
Yes, because they mix it all up. It's not just the fatty. The way you get around that is to get the sliced brisket sandwich, not the chopped beef, because they'll chop it all up together. The fats,
Yeah,
the leans, but
I might have to get the slice the next time.
get the sliced one. Yeah, definitely. That way, if you got too much fat on one slice, at least you could just pull it out and enjoy the rest of your sandwich.
Yeah, but the last time was July when I stopped in and got one. Going
Mm-hmm.
to the casino. And coming home, I said, "Well, I've done bought everything I needed because I bought an extra bag of chips, extra
Mm-hmm.
things." And I said, "I don't need to stop coming home on the way home."
Yep.
So, but no, I was just sitting here. I could crochet. My hat's on the floor. I could knit, but
I'm going to go ahead and finish this one out while I'm on here live today, and then start the one with the white brim because I would
yeah,
really like to get this series done and then go back to the blue. I want to get all this donated yarn completely done and out the way before I start new colors.
right.
Yep.
Now, is this streaming to my channel too, or just yours?
No, it's just mine. I don't have the full version of Restream. I just use the free version, so it's not allowing you guys to.
No, that's fine. I don't need.
Oh snap! Look who made it in. It's Uncle Dave. What's up, man?
Damn
What's happening?
today.
How you doing?
We're doing good, man. Doing
This
good.
this is a new type of setup for me with this restream here.
It is. This is what I'm using now. I had to get away from StreamYard.
Yeah,
StreamYard is just bleeding us dry, man. It really
yeah. I
is.
heard it. I mean, like, I don't pay for it, but I heard it was expensive.
Yeah, it's $50 a month, and while that doesn't seem like a lot, shoot, we just moved 350 miles, so we gotta hit the
Right,
brakes
right.
on some things for a while. But whenever I do come back with a paid version, it's either going to be the paid version of Restream or EV Max. Um,
Yeah,
you know,
that's
and
what. That's what Scotty uses, right? That
He does.
EV Mux or whatever it is.
EV Mux, yeah.
Hey,
Hey Jan,
JJ.
I'm
Oh, snap! Jan made it in. What's up? What's
I
up?
got I got the free shoes size 12 for a guy.
Oh, okay.
Next time I see somebody that wears a size 12 on one of our meet and greets, they can have them.
Nice.
You like Gatorade? They're Gatorades. They were free. They were a contest.
You got Gatorade slides? Wow.
Yeah, I won them this summer when they had their contest going on, and they had two choices: size 7 or size 12.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they were men's sizes, and I know more 12 feet people guys than I do size 7 guys. You know,
I don't know anybody that wears a 7.
no, I didn't either. I knew Billy J wore a 12, and I think Uncle Dave said he could probably wear a 12. So I said, I'll get 12. Whoever sees me first on the next meet and greet, I'll give them to them.
That'll work.
Yeah, I got your message. I was packing and getting some last minute things together. I fly out tomorrow morning. So
Yep.
headed to Tampa and getting on a cruise ship on Monday. And I'm cruising with Carnival Cruise Addicts, Chris and Liz.
Nice.
That sounds like fun.
It's gonna be a wild one. I'll guarantee you that.
Oh, snap. Danny D, the Fizzler Spectacular supporter, made it in. What's up?
Yeah,
Hey,
so
Danny.
The Dizzle's in the house. And I'm almost done with this hat, so you'll be able to see me close it up today, Dave.
yeah.
I'm glad you made it because I'm actually, literally a couple of rows from being done. The top of the hat only takes 45 rows. And when I started the show, I was at 37. So it's not like I have that far to go.
Yeah, I told my mom about the hats on a mission thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I showed her how to look it up on the phone. I think she's watched about half of the videos you made already.
Nice.
Yeah, she just sits out there at her little table with her phone or her little tablet, and she just sits there and watches. She's like, "Oh, look, Dave, did you see that?" I said, "Mom, yes, I've seen them. I know who Jeremy is, Mom. I met him once or twice.
I post them everywhere. Like wherever Hats on a Mission is, I post them everywhere because those are my shorts. But the live streams, I'm going to have to start coming over here and doing YouTube live streams because I need watch hours. And this is
Can you stream it from Restream to YouTube? I don't know how that works. Like I know StreamYard does that, but
I'm doing that right now. Like
okay,
I'm doing this vertical live because a lot of people watch their phones like this, and you get a brand new crowd with the up and down, with these vertical lives than you do the long form people.
Right.
So I'm trying this vertical thing with Hats on a Mission because that is the trend.
Yeah, I mean everybody carries their phone.
Yes, and if I want to keep up with trends, then I'm going to have to do these vertical lives. Plus, I like the screen layout. All four of us were right here, and it's able to catch my extra camera. That's another reason why I'm using Restream. That way, you can get a close up of really what I'm doing here. So I really do like.
Oh no, that Cheryl lady's in here.
Oh my goodness! Hey, babe. What's going on? Cruising is fun anytime has made.
We have some moderators in here to take care of that.
I believe we do. Danny Dizzle is in the house, and I think Cruising is Fun is a moderator. I'm not sure if I made Scott one. I have to check my channel because, this is maybe my third or fourth live on YouTube on Hats on a Mission. So I haven't really set this live up for much of anything except for Nightbot. I did definitely set him up. Let me count my rows real quick. Hang on. Y'all talk amongst yourselves.
So what you up to, Miss Roxy?
I'm just crocheting a hat.
Oh, that's cool because I'm wearing a hat.
Yeah.
Right, so we're all on the same page.
We're on the same page. Yeah. How many days is your cruise?
6.
Not
It
too bad.
winds up being 7. So
Okay, I got 2 more rows to go, and then I'll be done.
Yeah,
I'm excited. I'm
you're
excited because
excited.
I can't wait to. I mean, it's gonna be on the Paradise. It's a small ship, but I can't wait to go under the what is it, the Tampa Bridge or whatever it is,
Yeah, the Skyway Bridge.
the
Oh yeah,
Skyway
that's
Bridge.
cool.
Yeah, that's yeah, and it's my first platinum cruise with Carnival, so excited about that. And
Hmm.
I booked it, and if I'm not mistaken, when Chris and Liz found out, they actually changed one of theirs to go on this one,
Hmm.
so we can all go together. So it should be fun.
Sounds like fun. Yeah, I was on the Disney Wish a couple of weeks ago, and it was nice, but it was only 5 days, 4 nights, and that was too short.
Yeah.
Yep.
I refuse to do the 3 and 4 day anymore. Well, I don't refuse, but I kind of shy away from the 3 and 4 day uh, with all the turmoil and mishaps that go on with
Yeah,
Carnival
if
or
I
any
did a 3 or 4 day,
cruise.
I would have to do a back to back or a side by side
Right, right.
because
Now I did take a 4 day out of Galveston in February with some friends of mine, and it wasn't bad. Was it? I mean, it was just from Galveston to Cozumel and back.
Yep.
Jeremy, that's when I messaged you, and we could never get times to get together.
I know. I know. It was
It was short notice too, though.
absolutely.
And when I come back from that, um, I am. I'll have the Booze Cruise 4.0 booked. So
Yep.
with Cheddar Eddie and the whole crew.
Hmm. That's the official Go Live Together cruise. We wanted to get the show and the fans of the show all excited about getting along with each other, because y'all talk to each other all the time in the chat, but wouldn't it be cool if all of y'all met in person? And
Right.
and
That's
I had that concept, and I'm like, we need to create something that combines a lot of our loves together. And we came up with that Norwegian Viva because we all rode on the Prima. Last time the whole cast went together, we were on the Prima, the same
right.
class of ship. So we figured the Viva would be a good way to have a second go round at it, because we got certain things that we like to do. Like me, I'll go race with Hannah on the free dry slides. We go down 10 decks, all the way from 18 to 8, and it ends up at the local. That's where the dry slides end. And we went up and down those slides twice, and she
We're
won both times.
we're doing. I think it's going to be. Well, I mean, it's going to be a lot of us, but Sherman and Eddie and I are we're gonna race go karts.
Yep, I'm part of that too.
I told Eddie keeps talking about how he's going to win, and I told Sherman, I said, look, I don't care who wins, but Eddie is not.
Right.
I said, I'll get up next to him and just pin him into the wall so somebody else can win.
And I was talking about blocking that the track.
Yeah,
Get in the middle and stop like my cart is broken.
yeah, right.
Let
Yeah,
other people go
put
by.
your 4 ways on.
Yes, sir.
hmm,
But I snagged I snagged a solo studio cabin.
Nice.
Yeah, never been in one. I mean, I cruise by myself and I'm paying double occupancy, and I was just like, well, let me see what this solo cabin's all about.
Yep.
And
And Jan says, Jeremy, that's the way my daughter makes her hats too. Nice.
when is that? When
Thinks
is that cruise?
he belongs to church.
October 31st of 2026.
Yeah, that's next year.
Oh, next year.
Yep. And let me see if I do have any mods in the
Yeah, I don't have anything booked yet. I'm going back to Disney at Christmas time. See my daughter. They're gonna come up and meet me, and we'll be there a week. But I don't have a cruise booked yet on anything.
Well, I had some issues this time last year with 2 deaths in the family in 2 months, and so I was kind of preoccupied, and I didn't bother booking anything. So, and then now 2026 is around the corner, and everything's so daggum expensive. You know, I've got 2 right now, which is the booze cruise in October, and then I have the unhinged group cruise in February of 27. So I'm kind of paying on those, but you know, if I get a deal and something just pops up in the email, I might, you know, snag something else.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing the Helping Hands for Cruise in April, going out of Miami on the ABC. But I haven't.
I wanted to do that, but I couldn't afford that. I was gonna go down. I was gonna go down in October, November, for they have the meetup before the cruise, like
Oh
this
yeah, that's
coming.
the one, and that's the one coming up soon. But the one in April is later on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the one in November. I mean, the meetup is the day after Thanksgiving, and I'm like, I kids, grandkids. You know, I can't. Hey, thanks for the turkey. I'm out of here. I gotta catch a flight. You know, I
Yeah,
can't make that.
and it's also one of the busiest days of the year to fly anywhere. And going standby, you might be there all day and all night.
Yeah. Well, when we had the meetup with Danny, which was absolutely awesome, it took me from, let's see, 6:15 in the evening. I didn't get out of Tampa. I mean, I didn't get out of Orlando till 1:30 in the morning to get
Yeah.
out of Orlando to get to Atlanta.
Oh, I've been on those kind of flights.
And
We
then
were flying.
when I got to Atlanta, I missed all the connecting flights. We got there at like 2:30 in the morning or 2:40 in the morning. The connecting flight they stuck me on didn't leave till 7:30 that morning. So stuck in the airport all night long. Nothing's open. Nothing. No coffee shop. No nothing. You know.
Yeah, they closed everything.
There was people sleeping everywhere. It was crazy.
Okay, so I just added some moderators to the chat. If you guys can keep an eye on it for me, that would be completely awesome. And thank you.
I'm over here scrolling and clicking on stuff just to see what it does.
Yeah, Restream is pretty awesome. The free version allows me to put my music in here, and because I'm not, just trying to click and put a whole bunch of stuff up on the screen during the show, it works really, really well.
Yeah, it is pretty neat.
Yeah, Restream, the free version is just as good as StreamYard to me. It allows me to stream unlimited amount of time. It has the dark theme, which I like. It's a little easier on the eyes whenever you don't have to squint to see your screen. Because I have these key lights up here too that I'm fighting against in the morning. So if you have an extra bright, super huge screen in front of you, then it's going to mess with your optic.
Yeah.
But with this dark theme, it's a little easier for me to see. So that's another feature of Restream that I like as well.
I got a question for you, Jeremy.
Yep.
How's the new house?
Oh, the new house is great. I love it. It is spacious. It's never ending. There's like walls and doors and garages and driveways. Oh my goodness. Because we came from a 2-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
And it's
we talked about that before, yeah.
And now it's a 3-bedroom house. I'm in a room by myself right now. Like there's
like there's something wrong. Like you're doing something wrong,
I know, and it's just like it's big, It just everything is super huge. It's really big, but the new house is just such a blessing. I love it. I
actually have grass to cut now.
Yeah, about that. I am going to get a battery-powered electric lawnmower because I remember how tough it is to keep a 2-cycle engine running. And I remember having to be outside to work on it and sweating out there and getting no work done, trying to prime the gas button and trying to check the spark plug, make sure that the filter is right, make sure it's got oil. No more. I'm going with electric, and it's going to be battery powered.
If it doesn't work, it's your fault for not charging the battery.
Correct. And then all you got to do is just charge the battery, and boom, it'll keep on running. So that's what I'm going to do here.
I mean, it kind of stinks that you're not in Galveston anymore, but
that it don't really bother me, because I was telling Roxy a while ago, we got this little charming town about 2 miles away from us, and it's got the one little main drag that comes into town, and you got restaurants and little shops and stuff along the side of the road. Right. I feel like this is a big upgrade to, dare I say it, Galveston, because it is not something that I have to run for my life from.
Right.
At the drop of a hat. And that to me, it was really scary living there, because you never know when something is just going to come tearing across the Gulf, and you just got to pick everything up and hope you have a house, and hope you have a house whenever you come back. Now, that's not to say that I didn't move in a tornado alley up here, but this is where we would evacuate to anyway whenever there was a big storm. So it's like,
Well, then you're already evacuated.
Yeah, we're already evacuated. So yeah.
Pre-evacuated.
Yep. And the car's protected. It's parked in the garage. I do like that. I really like that. I haven't locked that car since we've been here, Dave.
Really?
Not once.
I watched a video of Cheryl, You're Not the Driver.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I laughed so hard.
She came up with that. I'm like, oh man, you went full morning on him.
She's videoing like the trailer hitch, and I'm like, show the car,
Well, no, she was directing me. I asked her to make sure that my wheels didn't go over the part that would put me off the trailer. So she had that as her primary thing. I just didn't know she was going to pick up the camera and videotape it. So she was pulling double duty at that time. And that was my harebrained idea to come up with the auto transport, and it worked out very well. All I had to do was disconnect it whenever we made it back to the house. The trick was to get the U-Haul truck backed up to the tongue, because the tongue wasn't moving either with the car on or off of it. The trailer was not moving.
Right.
It wasn't on a roller wheel where you could roll it around. It was just a flat plate. Yeah, man. And I was moving forward and backward and forward and backward and right and left and forward and backward. I'm like, oh my God. Until I just touched it with the truck, and I'm like, okay, there it is. I touched it, and then I pulled up just a little bit, and then it had this auto line thing to where even if you were off a little bit, it fell down on it when the pin fell. That's how you knew that it was connected.
You would think on those trucks like that, they would have some sort of backup camera.
Right.
Specifically for that reason,
Right.
Or even just backing up, because you got the side mirrors, but you can't see what's directly behind you. There's no window you could turn and look out of.
Right. And I didn't even see the vehicle until we stopped for gas. I mean, that the vehicle stays hidden back there behind that big box.
Right.
The whole time you're driving, and you don't even know if the car's up there. I was like, man, I was so paranoid. But we did. We picked up the truck that morning. We packed everything up, and we were in Dallas by 11 p.m.
Nice.
Yeah, that same day. We got it done the same day with just us three, and so I was really impressed as to how smooth it went. The next day, we got unloaded. 2 days later, we were all unboxed. And now I've got a garage wall full of folded up nicely boxes that I have to get rid of. No, I have to get rid of them, because we had at least, I know, 100 boxes that we had to move. Yeah, we had a lot of stuff in that little place, but we are spread out and spanned out now so well.
Now it looks like you don't own anything.
Exactly, because everything's put up. Everything is
Yeah.
put away.
That's
But yeah,
awesome.
we are happy. I'm telling you, man, we are super beyond blessed. All right. So now I got an empty loom.
All right.
And this is
Time
the
to start
way.
another one.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to show you the series of hats that I'm doing. This is not just, um, this is not a hat that's alone by itself. It has partners.
I remember the first time I hopped on this with you, and I was just sitting. I just stared at the screen. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, this dude's making a hat. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You make
I find
something.
that the older I get, the more easily amused I am. You know,
Mm-hmm.
with the simple things. Yeah, but that's cool.
Making something out of nothing, out of one continuous thread.
Right?
Because that's what it is. It's one continuous thread, unless you switch colors a lot.
I think the last one I thought you were doing was like a red and
Charcoal gray. That's one of my
yeah,
favorites.
yep, red and charcoal gray. Yep, and you were doing them in like strips.
Yeah, that was my 15 over 15 pattern.
Yeah.
That I do 15 rows at a time.
Yeah.
This right here is, as soon as I chop these off, this will be done.
Yeah, I'm on my last row, and this one will be done. Now I'll find some more to do.
Mm-hmm. Now
Very cool.
this is hat number 3 in a 4-part series. I'm about to start the other one as soon as I get done showing y'all this.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I'm making the brims different colors because I'm representing all 4 colors that are in there. The next one is going to be a white brim, and then I'm going to do the pattern on top of it. But yeah, this is 3 different hats with all different color brims, but it's still the black and white pattern. It makes the same thing on the top.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
I like the hat that did the big spirals.
Oh yeah, look, I got that one too.
That one was just a fluke that it did that.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, look, it's this yarn. Let me show you. What?
Some of the same yarn he's using, but a different color.
It's from this yarn, okay, and
Uh-huh.
it normally makes the stripes like this one. It normally makes the stripes.
So it just fell out like that.
It
Just
did. It naturally fell onto the loom like this, and this is my most prized possession right here. I love
I
it.
guess so. That's you couldn't do that again if you tried
No.
on an angle like that. No,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
It's
Looks
meant
awesome.
to make it. Yeah, it's meant to make its own design, but it made 2 different ones using the same skein of yarn. Okay, so the loom is empty. That means it's now time for a poem. In the middle of the show, thank you guys for coming in today, and I am going to read this poem to you. This is an oldie but goodie. I'm not going to give you a new one because everything has evolved. I'm going back, all the way back.
Way back.
Yes, sir.
After your poem, I'm gonna get off because I'm gonna call me an Uber and go to honor my husband and dad tonight out to eat.
Mm-hmm.
3 years ago is when they passed away today.
On the same day.
The same day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry
Okay.
to hear that.
Thank you.
So I asked the robot to write me a poem from the perspective of a tossed out but otherwise useful pair of shoes that end up being found by a homeless person. They have a great life together, going places and seeing things that the shoes are in awe of. The shoe identifies as the homeless woman's best friend. And the title of the poem is "The Soul in My Soles." They tossed me out, still sturdy, whole, just scuffed with age, but rich in soul. I lay alone near trash and grime, forgotten boots with tread and time. Then she came by with eyes like dusk. Her coat was worn, her hands were husk. She saw me in what others missed, a partner, not some junk dismissed. She slipped me on with whispered grace, and just like that, we left that place. Through alleys, fields, and midnight trains, we wandered wide through sun and rain. I've danced in puddles, hugged her toes, felt stories in the way she goes. Each step a beat, a gentle weight of lives we pass, of shifting fate. She talks to me like I'm alive. You're all I need to help survive. And though I'm stitched and leather bound, I swear I feel when joy is found. I've warmed her feet on freezing nights, heard lullabies beneath streetlights. I've watched her dream beneath a tree and carried hope where none should be. Not Prada, not sleek neon hues, just me, her weathered walking shoes. But I have seen the stars parade across the sky where we have laid. So if you ask me who I am, not junk, not waste, not part of spam, I am her boots, her shield, her grace, her loyal soul in every place, her best friend, true in every mile, and I will walk her dreams in style.
Very
So,
cool.
yeah, man, they formed a bond. They
I
really
like that.
did. So now I got to get out my white and start this new hat. That's the last in the series, and then I think that'll do it for my black and white. I still got another whole one on the black and white here. But I just got this piece, and this piece may be enough to do, well, I don't know. It feels like it may be able to do half, but at least I can finish it off with that one.
Oh, Ricky's here. Let me holla at you.
Oh, snap. Hey, what's up, Ocean Life? And, oh, Kelly's here too. Hey, what's up, Kelly? Oh, she's a crocheter too. I bring it every day. If you want to watch people crochet, that's another channel you should connect to.
Let me go take care of this dog. She's sitting here whining at me.
All right. I got to find my white.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm back around and I'm going to cut it off and hide the threads and feed my dog, call me an Uber.
Yep.
You know, I looked it up first and it was $100. I said, I'm not paying $100. So it had the wrong address, is what it did.
Uh-huh.
And so I looked it up again and it was 40 something dollars. I said, I'll pay that.
Right.
I'll pay a total of 100 for tonight, but not 100 both ways. No way.
Oh, no.
No.
Much.
I'll stay home first and eat.
Yes. I would turn that day into a corn dog day myself. Yep.
It would be a peanut butter and jelly or a ham sandwich. That's all I got. Well, I've got other things I just don't want to cook today.
Right.
So, but I went out this morning. We had celebrating 150 years in Douglas County, and then I went to an alpaca farm, and so I'm gonna put a video together for that. I don't know if I'll make it one or two videos. If I make it two, they'll be about 7 or 8 minutes a piece. If I make it one, it'll be a little longer. So,
Little word to the wise: whenever you get monetized,
yes.
if you make your videos longer than 8 minutes, then it will support mid-roll ads, which means
Yeah,
that you could put ads in the middle of your videos if you want to.
Well, I think I've made $112, so, and I'm partially monetized because it still says I need 4,000 watch hours, which I had 4,000 watch hours, but YouTube makes you lose them.
Yep. You got to maintain them, and then get that 1K subscribers, and you're in.
Yeah, I've got almost 3,000 subscribers. So
okay, that's good.
I'm not close to any of that, so I'm just here for a good time.
Yep, those watch hours. That's literally why I'm on YouTube right now instead of TikTok.
yeah, that's what I need watch hours on. Yeah, I'm 2,810 subscribers, so I'm not far from 3,000.
Yep.
Let me go. Let me go embarrass myself. Let's see here. Oh, these dogs are driving me nuts.
I got a message from somebody.
Yeah.
But every little subscriber helps you get there.
Mm-hmm.
I got 124.
That's not bad. When I first started out doing a here and there kind of thing, I had 35, and they were mainly just friends that I played Minecraft with or someone who watched Minecraft. And I said, I know I can do it if everybody else can. So,
Mm-hmm.
Well, I finally got like a laptop that can handle doing the editing. I'm still learning that. Um, I picked up. Will you knock it off? I picked up. I got my phone, and I got. I picked up a DJI Pocket 2
Mm-hmm.
um, creators pack or whatever. I got one of those. Picked that up. So I'm gonna this cruise will be the official start of getting more into the editing and multiple videos and like a series type stuff.
Are you charging all your stuff right now?
My stuff stays charged, brother.
Okay, well that's
I
good.
got I'm flying to Tampa tomorrow,
Yeah,
tomorrow morning, and I get to the hotel around 4:30, so I can always recharge it up again.
that's good.
So, but it'll be ready for Monday morning.
Yep.
I'll probably do some in the airports and stuff like that. Just making record or keeping track of what I get into.
yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm charging my phone because I forgot to charge it when I first came in. And I wanted to have enough charge in case something happens, I can get home.
Right. You need your phone to get home anyway because you got to order up another car.
Yeah, I got to order. I'm at 62%, I think, 52%. So I'm going to try to get it up a little bit.
Yep.
If I was hungry, I'd be getting off and rushing to get me an Uber, but I don't know. Today is not a hungry day.
Yep.
I like for this trip. Well, I've done it more than just this trip. Any trip that I take. Do you ever like when you're traveling and you get an Uber? Do you just call it when you get there, or do you pre-book it?
You can do either one. Um,
I know what I do. I was just wondering what y'all did.
I call
uh,
it when I need it.
right.
Like for this trip, um, I pre-book them like when I fly, so that way, all right, that's done. It's booked. I don't have to worry about it.
Right.
But I tie it in with my Delta Airlines Sky Miles account, and they if you tie it in with your Sky Miles, I'm sure they have it for like Southwestern or whatever it is, and
Right.
for every dollar that you spend with Uber, you get one Sky Mile with
Nice.
the Delta Airlines. Now, if you pre-book it, for every dollar you spend, you get 3 Sky Miles.
Ooh.
So yeah, and I've got an Uber what tomorrow night. Then I have one on Monday, and then I have one when we come back. So I'm spending like I forget what it is for 3 Ubers. It's like 40 bucks or so.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting 120 Sky Miles for it. So
Nice.
Well, see, check your Uber price when you get after you leave. See how much? Because they charged me double last time. They said they're charging booking fees now.
yeah, well they're gonna have a rude awakening. They try that.
Well, they tried it on me, and I went through all day long for 2 days trying to get my money back. So I went to my bank, and my bank said that they fulfilled it. They fulfilled it that I can't get my money back. They went from $19 to $65.
I know when I flew home from the meetup with Danny with I was with Greg and Michelle and all of that whole crew. When I got back to New Orleans, I called. Well, I booked the Uber when I was leaving Atlanta, and I got to New Orleans, and it said it was going to be like $23 or something like that from the airport to my house. I'm like, all right, that's cool. I mean, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm not trying to wake anybody up or call in favors. Then when I get out of the Uber, it said at the house, it sends me an alert. They charge me $43
Yeah.
because the airport taxes. They hit you with the airport taxes.
Wow.
City, state, airport fees, and I'm like,
Yeah, they're doing that in
holy
every.
jeez.
They're calling it booking fees or airport fees, depending on which way you're coming from.
That's it, airport fees.
Well, the last one called it a because I don't know why they went out from 19 to 65. I should have had enough money left on my. It was a voucher I got from the company I went to see, and I should have had about $20 left. I had zero. They charged me $19 on my account and took all the $44.
And another thing with in Florida, if you take the Brightline train, you get a $10. Ouch, that hurts. You get a $10 coupon for Uber, and when you get off the train, it puts. No, we're not doing that. Uh, when you get off the train, it automatically applies it to your account, and then whenever you book an Uber, it automatically applies to that Uber ride. Like when I got off a Brightline, we had the coupon for it or whatever it is, and I met up with Controversial Cruising, Mr. Scott, and we both met up in West Palm Beach at the Brightline train station. We grabbed an Uber instead of a $16 Uber. It was a $6 Uber. So, and that was for both of us.
That
Nice.
ain't bad, but I using Lyft the last 2 times because I know Lyft is about $5 to $6 more, but they're not upcharging. So I know what
Yeah.
I'm paying is what I'm paying.
I harassed him the whole weekend. Hey man, you got that $3 for half the Uber? Where's $3?
Yeah, Baby was asking, how do you check your watch hours? You can do it with the app, or you can do it on a computer through YouTube Studio.
Yeah,
In
and
the
then you
app,
go
you
to
just hit the
analytics.
Earn tab, and then I imagine it's the same in YouTube Studio. You hit the Earn tab, and they'll be able to let you
Let's
know.
see. I'm
Or,
in. Let's go. Yeah, you can go to YouTube Studio, and then
click on the money,
get out of there.
then scroll
124. Now, see mine.
on the
This is
left-hand column.
Yeah. Well, mine says watch time hours, but it says. Wait a minute. Where was it? Go to analytics. Analytics.
I've been having to fix my video all week because it's got a lot of copyright from Disney.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes about 20, 30 minutes, and I just let it do it. Then I come back to the computer later, I do another one. There's about 8 songs I had to do yesterday.
Oh wow.
I'm just erasing the songs. It ain't gonna make a difference. I'm not adding anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I'd rather erase the songs than put in a silly song that I don't know what it is.
Right.
So anyway, all right, it's time for me to get off because I want to get that called and get the dog fed.
Cool.
Get her outside. See if that's gonna go out.
Hey, Scott.
Thanks for coming in, Roxy.
Yeah,
Hey,
Roxy.
everybody.
Have a good day.
Yeah, but my chat is not moving. I don't know why it's not showing me everybody.
I don't know.
I'm just behind stage. I'm not in on the YouTube itself.
Just had one come in from Jonas. Hello, welcome in to the knitting channel.
All right, bye everybody. Y'all have a blessed day.
All right, Roxy.
All right,
You have a
Roxy.
good day or evening, afternoon.
Thank you.
Scott, I had to get on you. Had to get on a stream, before I left. So, got to get my fix.
Yep.
Oh wait, I got Saturday. Wait, you got the usual suspects tonight. I forgot all about that.
Right.
That's cool, man. How you how that works.
It is. It's nice. I started with the white now, so the brim is going to be white, and the rest of the hat's going to be that pattern.
Yeah,
So, yep.
it is
Unless
cool.
unless this yarn takes a weird left and does a spiral design like the other one, I don't know.
Right? And it goes crazy on you.
It did. It did, and I noticed it while it was happening. I'm like, oh man, I hope it does a spiral all the way to the tip of the hat, because if it does, that's going to be a hard one to let go. It really is. But since the yarn was donated, my vow is to donate the hat. So that's what I got to do. There's many hats that I would like to hang on to, but I would rather it be a blessing to somebody else. I could always make another one for myself, but once the yarn is intended and I pray with it, and everything, and I do what I need to do here,
Right.
it's time for it to hit the streets and go on a mission. I send my hats out on missions to keep my neighbors warm.
That's right. That's right.
That's what I do.
I don't blame you. I mean, looking for.
They'll serve a greater purpose out there for somebody else than they will with me, because it's like I'm indoors.
Right. Oh yeah. No, I get it. I get it, man. You're doing the work.
Jonas, the name of what I'm doing is called loom knitting. This is a loom, and with this needle, what I do is I put on a row. I have 2 rows on the loom right now, and whenever I do what's called an E wrap, all the way around, because it looks like an E, all the way around, then I put the bottom row over the top of the peg, and then keep going around in a circle over and over again until a hat emerges out the other side. It's really cool how this is done. It's called loom knitting. And I make hats for the people who may not be able to otherwise afford a hat. And because I moved to a cold climate, the need for the hats is a whole lot greater up here than it was before I moved. So this is how it's done. After you do that row of E-wrap, then you take this bottom thread and you bring it up and over the peg. What I do with this finger is I hold it in place, because if you don't, then it could slip right back over this side and become a problem. So I always hold this in place, so while I get the next one done, and let me get a little bit closer, because as you see, whenever you tighten up on this one, it tightens up on the one you just did, and you no longer have to hold that one down, because now it's held by itself. So now all I got to do is worry about this one, but this loose loop is what I'm really holding down. I'm not really doing anything else except for making sure it stays on that side until I'm done with it, and then I can move on. And the faster I do it, the less I have to hold. So that's why I also put a little speed on it too. That way I can get a lot of rows done in a little bit of time. But this is how it's done. You make winter hats, and this is what I'm doing. I make.
I think the last time I hopped on here with you were ripping through it, and I think you went through you changed colors like twice.
I did.
Just
And this is
talking and cranking away. I couldn't do it. I'd probably stab myself with that little hook.
Oh, I've stabbed myself numerous times. This is a hat that I was making.
Yep.
Yep. I've stabbed this. The top of my finger gets stabbed a lot. It really does. I don't let you see it, but whenever it happens, I'm like, I just keep going.
Yeah, you need to wear a thimble or something.
Yeah, well, there's also these knitting gloves that I saw another creator wear over on TikTok. Kiara's Creations. She wears gloves on both of her hands. And she's not a loom knitter. She's like a crocheter. And I imagine that the crochet needle might stab you a little bit too. So she protects her hands at all times. Kelly is a crocheter. Maybe she can enlighten everybody as to how many times she got stabbed because their needles, a while that has that safety in, I know it's still got that sharp edge on it too.
Yeah. That's like, I guess, what was Roxy? Roxy was crocheting, right? Was that
Yeah, she crochets also, but she has the crochet hook normally, but she did bring out her loom, and she's loom knitting a hat also.
Yeah, she was kicking it on that one she just finished,
Mm-hmm.
getting it in.
Now, what I'm doing with this brim is I'm laying down 39 rows because 39 rows is 6 inches worth of knitting in a circle. And then what I do is I fold that in half, and now you got a 3-inch brim that goes over your ears and over your forehead. So that's the starting point. I could make headbands like that, just by laying 39 rows down and just stopping and casting it off. I could do headbands too. With this loom. So
Right.
I can make some of those. I can make hats. I can make scarves. Anything that's in a round shape, I can do with this loom. Hannah made a sock with her loom machine. She has a smaller loom, but it's the form of a crank machine. As
Right.
you feed the yarn through the little hole, and it has little teeth that come up and catch the yarn.
It grabs it.
So up and down, it grabs it, and it does it for you. And we made that sock, I know, it's a 30-minute video because I did a lot of talking, but I know that we laid out that sock in less than 5 minutes. You just keep cranking it, and it'll crank down a sock or a scarf or anything in 5 or 10 minutes. You can do it. But I like doing this by hand because there's love in every single stitch.
That's right. And yes, Danny, I am behaving.
Yes, this is a good show over here.
Yeah, this is the family friendly side of Uncle Dave.
And we're raising awareness for homeless
Yes, we are.
people out there. And the mission is simply this: if you make something with your hands, be it a crochet project, a knitting project, or sewing, or quilting, or anything that could keep your fellow human beings warm throughout the harsh winter, like we had earlier this year.
Oh yeah, that was yeah. We don't want to talk about the 10 inches of snow I had at my house in South Louisiana that never happened.
Right. And in the event you have extra things that you make with your hands, my challenge to you is this: go give it directly to somebody on the street while it is cold. That will touch your heart in more ways than one. And it'll also be a blessing to somebody that might otherwise die had it not been for you. So this thing, what we're doing, has a great meaning to it. So I take this thing very seriously. What started this whole thing is for the last 21 years, I've been running a homeless shelter. And just 2 blocks from the shelter, whenever we had that major freeze where they had to shut Houston down and they had the rolling blackouts and everything, I was in Houston when that happened. And there was a homeless dude that died. He refused to come into the shelter. We tried to get him in and everything, but he just wouldn't come in. He refused. And I found out later on, after the cold snap had ended, that he had died less than 2 blocks away from the shelter.
For being stubborn.
Yeah, for being stubborn. And it was that hard freeze. I know you remember that. It was a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's when they had the ice storm and all that kind of stuff.
It was during the winter storm. And that just really got me. It's like some of them, they don't want to come in and get warm. So I meet them right there where they are. I make them warm where they are.
That's it. All right, you don't want to come enjoy it, then we're just going to bring it to you.
Right.
And now you don't have a choice.
Correct. And if they sell it to get a meal, so what? If they sell it to get a beer, maybe they need the beer more than the hat. Some people get warm by drinking alcohol. I just that's the way it happens for some people. They would rather have that thing that makes them more comfortable. And if they sell it to somebody, it ain't going to be but to another homeless person. So maybe that homeless person can then wear the hat. and
Trade
otherwise
it for
we say.
cigarettes or alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll trade it for something. I know that some of the hats are going to be what others might see as abused, but I see it as currency. I can give them something that they can, just have or trade for other things. And
There was a guy here. Um, I'm assuming he was in New Orleans. I don't know exactly, but he had some sort of charity that he had started, and I don't remember exactly the details. It's been a few years ago, but with the charity, what he did is he turned around and bought socks,
hmm
homeless, and he did, like a 3-pack, 3 pairs of socks to everybody he saw living out under the overpasses and all of that.
yep,
And people are just, a lot of people are like, "What? It's just socks." Yeah, it's just socks to you,
right.
but that's hey, my feet are going to be warm to somebody that doesn't have socks.
My feet are going to be clean. See that
Yeah,
they have socks, but they don't have clean socks.
right.
It's like to have something new and clean and something that you can, say that it feels a little bit like home. That also gives them hope as well. And like I said before, a Ziploc bag goes a long way with them. They could use it
Yeah,
to keep their stuff dry. Just the simplest of things can be the greatest treasures to a person who doesn't have a roof to put it under or a door to lock it behind.
I watched a video of a guy that does stuff like that. He'll go into, like, he only does it at local businesses, like locally owned and operated businesses, like burger shops and stuff like that. He'll go in there and he'll be like, how
How much
I
for
had
45 burritos?
no, he would. The last one I watched it was hamburgers, and
Yeah,
he ate. He got a burger and he sat down and ate, and he said, that burger was good. Can I have 100 more?
yeah,
And he looked at him like, 100.
yeah,
He's like, yeah. And then the manager came out, or the general manager, owner, whoever he was, come out, and he's like, 100? He's like, it's gonna take us a while. He's like, what are you doing with 100? He's like, I'm giving them away to the homeless. He's like, you serious? He's like, yeah, I got a YouTube channel, this and the other thing.
yep.
Well, they bring him. Not only did they bring out his 100 burgers, they brought out an extra 50 burgers, and then they covered the cost on it for him.
Yeah, they did. They ate
You
the
know,
cost.
and he's like, the only stipulation we got is, would you mind if I came with you? And he's like, no, bring the whole store. I don't care.
Right.
And he brought a couple of people, and they went and they handed them out.
Yeah, that dude's cool. I watch
Yeah,
the channel too.
I've seen him. I remember one time he ordered like 40 pizzas or something,
Uh-huh.
and he was giving everybody 2 slices of pizza. You know, it was great.
Jan says, I tend to bundle up here for the winter. I do have a down jacket that I'm donating to St. Vincent de Paul. Yes, absolutely.
Very good.
Other things. Absolutely. Give it to the church. They know what to do with it. I enjoy donating items for those who can't afford to buy it. It makes my heart feel full. Yeah, absolutely. But you know what? Whenever I sit there with them, it's maybe for like, I got about 40 seconds before I can start hearing what it is that they actually desire. And I meet them right there on the street where their need is the greatest. It's like, I want to know what they need right now.
Yeah,
Like,
that's real time.
do
That's
you
real
need,
time.
do you need a sandwich? Do you want some chips? What is it that you need right here and right now? I'm not going to wait till you get off the streets and be in a shelter, because guess what? The shelter has everything you need. I need to know what's going to get you to the shelter. What is it? Bus fare? Is it, directions? What do you need to help you make it to the next step?
Right?
And if
Or
it,
even Jeremy, even what's it going to take to help you get to tomorrow?
correct.
One day at a time. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? What,
Yes.
what can I? How can I help you make it to tomorrow?
Yep.
You know?
So that's why I take this thing very seriously. I don't like it when people just die on the street and they don't have to. It
Correct.
it don't have to be like that. And if I can save some lives with this, that's my goal. Is to meet them on the street and get them until tomorrow. That's good. And the future of Hats on a Mission looks like this. I'm going to go to Home Depot and get a bunch of those $5 umbrellas. You know, the black and white ones that are sitting by the door.
Yeah,
The medium sized ones, not the
yeah,
little
they're
junky.
like 2.5, 2 foot or
Yeah,
diameter, 3 foot, something
those.
like that. Yeah,
Those. I'm going to get a bunch of those, load them up in the car with the hats, and inside the hats is going to be maybe a quart or a gallon sized bag with some things in it. I'm going to Dollar Tree and I'm going to fill it up with granola bars, with socks, a pair of socks, also a small travel size deodorant, as well as a travel toothpaste, and toothbrush.
yes.
At the very minimum, that's the future of the mission whenever it does become a charity, because I have already started the formation documents for the Texas nonprofit called Hats on a Mission.
The 501c.
Yes, sir. I've started.
Awesome.
They have not been filed, so I got to make sure all of my everything is in a row before I get it filed, and then we can do some damage. Then we can do some real damage and be successful.
That's awesome.
Yep. Because up here in Dallas, like I said, you know, the work is going to be greater. And if I need to focus on this, I already got the website ready. I just can't launch it.
Well, being retired myself, and Dallas is only an hour flight away. So just, wanted to just saying, wanted to put that out there for you to think about.
So come to NOLA with some hats.
No, I said I'm retired, and
Oh,
Dallas is only an hour flight away.
okay.
And I could pop over and help out, a little bit here and there.
No, just look
I wouldn't
after
I wouldn't be
some
opposed.
homeless people in your area, Uncle Dave. I got
Yeah.
a special project for you, because
Oh,
Louisiana people are sportsman paradise survivalists. Okay,
yeah,
we've been brought up to be survivalists, if you
yeah.
will. So homeless situation looks a little different to you than it would to us. Your homeless people are probably in the woods. You know, they got the little camp set up, and they got the tent. You know, they got the fire, they got the everything. You're going to need to search high and low to find homeless people.
Where I'm at, yes, but if you
Right.
get down, well, they down in the city, um, they like when it's Mardi Gras or like some
Mhm.
high value politicians come in or whatever, they go through and they clear them all out.
Yeah, they do.
They literally force them from where they're staying,
Yep.
and the living conditions are. I mean, they're under an overpass, and there's a major highway on each side of the overpass, and then the overpass above them, and that's right downtown, and it's on concrete. Then they started installing these little like pyramid pieces of concrete that were only about 4 inches high. They started
Mhm.
installing those everywhere. With they didn't want to sleep in and all that kind of mess.
Right.
So, how long of a drive would it be
That's a good
for me?
question.
Me to get from my house to Dallas is, I want to say about 8.5, 9 hours,
Something like
nine and a
that.
half maybe. But I mean, that's if I'm getting it.
Right.
If I'm leisurely driving it, about 10.
Yep. I know
But
if we ever take out a NOLA, I might have to stay in Alexandria or something, or keep it pushing to Lake Charles, stay the night there, and then wake up the next day and come on in.
well, you talking about cruising out of here or just
Yeah. Cruising out of there now that I'm living in Dallas is no longer a 6.5 hour drive. It's
right?
longer. So
Yeah. Well, yeah. To get all right, I'm about 20, 20 or so, 25 or so minutes from the cruise port where I'm at right now.
hmm
30 minutes the opposite direction, not even 30 minutes, maybe another 25 or 30 minutes the opposite direction is a little town called Laplace. and they have nice hotels and all that. And they have some great places to eat. I forget, somebody in one of the chats was asking me about where to eat in Laplace, and I dug up some restaurants and stuff like that, and found a hotel that had decent prices for like a family of, or like 2 families of 4, and what the room rates were and connecting rooms and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I would, or when you get to like Baton Rouge, you can jump on I-12. It'll bring you on the north side of the Lake Pontchartrain, and they got Hammond and Covington, and even as far east as Slidell, you know, they're all 30 minutes from the port.
Yep.
30, 35, something like that. Don't worry, Jeremy. I'm not going to let you stay nowhere bad.
Yep.
I'll do some research before you guys make a trip.
Yep. We got to stay at least on the cruise port side of the river this time.
Oh yeah, don't do Algiers, man. Do not do Algiers. Jeremy, you're from here. You didn't know better?
No, I'm not from the New Orleans area. I'm from Lake Charles, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
Lake
right.
Charles.
I thought you were closer in. Yeah, no Algiers, brother.
Yep.
Algiers, Terrytown, none of that.
Yep.
None of that. I remember Sheriff talking about that hotel y'all stayed at.
It was crazy. It really was. You know, you had it was a real bumpy driveway going in there, but I'm like, okay, it's a Wingate by Wyndham. It should be okay. Or a La Quinta. And it wasn't a Wingate. It was a La Quinta. And I've stayed at La Quintas before. They're very nice places. But this one was just hauled out. It really was. It wasn't, you know, what you expected the La Quinta,
right,
3-star motel to be. You know.
Yeah, no, it definitely was. You know, and you know what? I've taken the G&O. Now, granted, it's close to the cruise port for sure.
Yep.
But I've taken the Highway 90 that runs right through there.
Mm-hmm.
And I've come over the G&O from the city side. I've passed it 1,000 times, and I'm like, and I hear people say, "Oh, I'm staying at the La Quinta." And I'm like, "No, not Algiers, man. Jeez."
Yeah.
You know, and I drive by there, and I'm just like, I feel sorry for those people that I know that are going to stay there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I hope you got travel insurance because you might need it.
Yep.
Oh, I still got so much to do. I got up, got checked in for my flights. I did the pre-booking for the hotel. I got all my Ubers lined up. That much is ready to go. I'll probably open my suitcase and go through it again for the 4th time. You know.
Do you have your boarding pass printed?
Yes, I do.
All right, that's good. Make sure it's in a folder or whatever.
Oh, I got it all. It's in my. You know what? It's in my Helping Hands for Cruising backpack.
Nice.
That's my new travel bag, and I got the suitcase. Don't tell Cheryl, but I'm going for 6 days, and my suitcase is literally 18 inches.
Yeah,
little bitty one.
You got a carry-on.
Yeah, it's basically a carry-on. But I mean, I put a luggage tag on it for the. Well, I didn't do it yet, but I'll usually put a luggage tag on it for the cruise, just in case, because I never check it. I carry it on a plane with me. It goes in the overhead.
Yep.
And I walk my stuff onto the ship because it's little roll around, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I keep all my stuff with me because they lost a bag of mine. They lost my bag one time, and I'm like, never again.
Never. Yeah, you got to keep the thing with you.
But I have I think that one is the 20-inch suitcase, I believe it is. Maybe the 24. I don't know. Whatever the carry-on is. And I have the next 2 sizes above it. So anything over 7 days, I'll take the next one and I'll check that. But I got tracking tags that I can use for my phone.
Good.
I put one of those in the suitcase. Matter of fact, I put them on this one too. But
that sounds like
yeah,
man.
You always, and they're on Amazon. You can get them for what they call them, the Apple tags for
Apple
your
tag.
iPhone, Apple phone, and
Yep.
they have the ones for Android. You can get all of that.
Mm-hmm.
They're cheap. They're cheap. I think I got a pack of 4 for like, I don't know, 18, $20. So
Yep. Oh man. Yep. But this is why I do it, Dave. You know,
oh yeah, for sure. For
I
sure.
I know that not all homeless people are junkies. I know it.
No, for sure.
Majority,
I
because the
totally agree.
majority of those guys that would come through, they were just simply needing somewhere to lay their head until they can get back on their feet. You know, for whatever reason, they lost their home. Okay, and that's all they needed to get back to being a normal human being was a home. You know, so it's like I'm trying to remove some of the negative the negativity surrounding homelessness also by simply showing them, you know, that especially on some of these hat deliveries. Now, what I do want to do is install this
Uh huh.
on my shirt or clip it to my shirt. That way, you guys get a FPV, like a body cam
Yeah,
view.
well, yeah, they got the harness for the
Yeah,
GoPros
a
that you can
chest
get them
mount
for.
for the GoPro, and also
Right.
I'm going to get a hat mount. Actually, I do have a clamp that can clamp onto the brim of a regular hat. Look, I got that
Yeah,
mount too.
yeah, right here.
Yeah, so I can clip that onto a regular hat and get a first-person view as to what I'm doing. And now that I'm in Dallas, I think I'm going to do that too as a secondary view because normally we view it from the car, like at a distance, and then I'll zoom it up whenever you see
Right.
it on your side. Jan Jan says, we want to get the Apple AirTags to put on our luggage. Sometimes I think we need to put them on each other so we know where each other is.
you know, if you're traveling,
Yeah.
or you're on a cruise ship, or you're in an amusement park, or that's not a half bad idea,
The
dude.
medallion works like that. The medallion is going to allow us to see where each other is whenever we get on Princess.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
They have a person tracker. And that's how they're able to find you whenever you order pizza on the ship. Like if you order pizza and you're poolside, you don't even have to tell
Oh,
them where
no
you are.
kidding.
Yeah, it's an air tag, is what it is, because it unlocks your door.
And yeah, once they scan
Yeah,
you for the pizza or whatever,
then they
I'm
track you.
I'm assuming they got to scan it for the pizza just to keep track of. But that's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yep. The Princess Medallion is really cool. It ain't nothing but an Apple air tag with a little bit of extra capabilities. I love it. Princess really has it down, and I know Virgin
I
has
thought you were gonna. I
similar.
thought you were gonna say that's gonna be on the NCL Viva when we go.
No,
I'm like, no,
NCL.
I don't want that because then Eddie can track me down, and I'm not having that.
I know, right? uh,
Eddie come back to the door. Damn, I know you're in there.
Now on NCL, there's a second desk that you go to get your room key before you leave the terminal. Isn't that weird?
Really?
Yeah, isn't that weird? Because I know that our first NCL ship was the Prima, and they were like, "Okay, go over there to get your room keys," and I'm like, "Wait, what? Before we get on the ship?" Because on Carnival we have to wait till the room is done,
You got
and
to
then we
wait till
go.
what 1:30?
Yeah, and then it puts it out in the hallway for everybody to see, and so it's like they got your room key, they got your credit card, they got everything in the event that they take those cards. So I never agreed with that. I was really impressed that NCL gave you your card in person. I thought that that was a nice touch. It really was. They have a lot of nice personal touches that I don't know if you've been on NCL, but if you have, then you know already that they treat you more like a hotel guest than Carnival.
Well, I've never cruised any other cruise line in Carnival.
Oh, okay. Well, you're going to be really
So
impressed with NCL.
at this point in my life, NCL in October is going to be the first one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's
But
good.
I am trying to scheme my way onto an MSC ship before that.
Oh, okay. Good.
And if I scheme my way on, I'm talking about adjusting my finances to be able to pay for 3 cruises at the same time.
Of course, absolutely. And I know what you mean on that. Shoot.
Because my last cruise was at the end of February, and here we are, the middle of September. That's almost 7.5 months ago.
I know.
That's like totally unacceptable.
Our last one was December 1st of last year on the getaway out of NOLA.
You know what? It's crazy is I cruised December of last year out of NOLA too. I cruised out on the 8th.
You were on the next sailing. Well, not on the getaway, but on.
Oh no, I was on a Carnival. I was on the Valor.
We were on the getaway. It was nice, very nice.
Yeah, I don't. It used to be the breakaway here. Now it's the getaway.
Right.
If it's still here.
For now.
And you know, after and to be honest with you, and after cruising out of like Miami and Galveston, and I don't particularly want to cruise out of New Orleans anymore.
Yeah.
That's crazy, isn't it?
It is.
It's nice, you know, you get the long lazy ride on the river and all that. Yeah, you know, the drink packages start right away.
Right.
But you're still paying, you know, state and parish tax for whatever parish you're in to get to the mouth of the river. And yeah, you know, the drink package doesn't start the first day out of Galveston. Well, fair enough, you know. Just do what you got to do.
Look at this. Danny D says that would be scary. Eddie tracking everyone, and he would be looking for their butter rolls.
Butter rolls, yeah.
And JJ says one of our friends on the cruise is getting very forgetful. Another friend put an air tag on her so she wouldn't get lost. You know, hey, Scott and I needed to do that whenever we went to Grand Turk because baby took off. Girl took off walking, and I had to pick her out of a crowd. I really did.
Wow.
Yep. Because she was amongst all those people.
Did I go to Grand Turk? I went to Grand Bahamas. No, not Grand Bahamas. I went to oh hell. I want to say it was Grand Turk.
There's a little private.
Yeah, because I was going to rent a golf cart and go to the lighthouse and all that, but I was by myself, and you know, it would have been cool to still do it, but
yep, there's safety in numbers.
It was not. I got to look on my phone now. This is going to drive me nuts until I find out.
That's what Shipmate is for. I love Shipmate.
Yeah, it is. It does help out a lot. Let's see, where did I go? Let's see here. What did it tell you then? Oh, my cruises. Here we go. Which ship was that? It wasn't December. It was before December. Was that the one? No, that was the Belize trip. That's a shame. I don't remember which ship I was on. Nope, wasn't that one. 6 night? Oh, Jeremy, it's going to drive me crazy.
Yep. Just keep looking. We got time.
Okay, on this one, I went to Grand Cayman.
Nice.
On the Vista. But then I went, oh, this was my last one. It was like Half Moon Cay and...
That sounds more like it. It might have been Amber Cove.
I did. Yep. It was a 5-night. This is the one that I went on out of Miami on the Sunrise.
Okay.
And it went to Grand Turk and Half Moon Cay.
Yep.
Oh, and it went to Freeport.
I like Amber Cove too.
Never been. See, I got
Oh,
stuff
man.
to do now. You know.
Yeah. But my favorite is got to be Key West so far. It's my favorite port. It's
Well,
always cool.
we're going to. Let's see. We're going to hit Key West, and then we're going to Celebration Key, the new island, and then we're going to Nassau, and then we'll have a day at sea and then back to Tampa.
Nice.
But see, like, honestly, and this is crazy. Someplace I wanted to go, and it's literally one of my favorite places to go. I've only been once, but I have to go back. Is Roatan, Honduras.
Love Rotan.
And with Carnival, you know, they got their own little dock and all of that. Well, then they have that, what is it called? The magic chair.
Yep.
So that was the basis for me booking that cruise.
Okay.
I'm riding that magic chair, right? I'm riding it.
Right.
It's, you know, $12, $15. I don't care. You can ride it all day long. And I'm getting it. We get to the dock. We get off the ship. Halfway up the damn pier, it starts storming, raining, and lightning.
Wow.
So I stay in the little gift shop there, duty free shop, and waited and waited and waited. And I said, wait a minute, I've got water shoes on, swimming trunks, and a tank top. Why am I worried about the rain?
Right.
All the way to the top, they shut the magic chair down due to lightning.
Yep.
So I walked to the beach. Well, then they started it up again, and right as we were getting ready, I was coming back, and they're like, "Hey, you know the chair's open." I was like, "If I spend $15, I said I'm gonna ride it from this side to the other side, get a drink,
back.
ride it back,
Yep.
get off, get a drink because it's unlimited." I said, "I'm gonna sit on there till the ship leaves. You know?
Yep.
I'll be on it for the next 3 hours, just riding around by myself." But yeah, so now I have to go back so I can do that.
Danny D says, have a blast with Chris and Liz. And JJ says,
I'm sure I will.
Jan says, we want to go back to Scotland and Normandy. Nice.
See, I'm a borderline history fanatic. So I want to go to Normandy. I've been to Germany.
Normandy would be nice.
I was when I was in the Army, I did a few 45 and 90-day tours over there for a reforger. So I've been quite a bit all over Germany. We went towards some of Hitler's stuff and Auschwitz, and and you want to talk about something amazing. I mean, like really hit you in the chest is the Auschwitz, the concentration camps that the Nazis had. I mean, it's a sobering experience.
I imagine.
We went to the Crow's Nest, which was his castle thing, but like I want to go. I'd love to go to Normandy. I want to go to the Philippines, down to Leyte, where they had the Battle of Leyte Gulf. That's where MacArthur landed when they invaded the Philippines. I want to go to Arizona, down to Pearl Harbor. You know, so I say it's simple stuff, but it takes a bit of coordination and timing, I guess.
Yep.
But we have a great World War II museum here in New Orleans. I personally think it's the best, but I've been told it's one of the best in the country. So if you got anybody that's into that kind of stuff and you come to New Orleans, go to the World War II museum.
Mm-hmm.
Shameless plug for my city. Sorry.
I've been by the Holocaust Museum. I didn't actually go in Houston, but there's the Holocaust Museum. I used to always go to the Museum of Natural Science in Houston.
You see, like the Holocaust, I mean, it was when we went to like Auschwitz, I was younger, and I'm like, and all you thinking about is, man, this was a messed up deal, and it's, this and that and the other thing. But now, I guess, getting a better grasp and understanding more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think going to like the Holocaust Museum would hit me totally different.
Yep.
You know, there would be more, I guess, a more thought process going into it. You know, actually, um,
And live in the studio audience today, we have Cruising is Fun Anytime.
there we go.
Yeah. She just came around the corner. Like I said, the house is big. I guess it took her this long to get here.
Well, you probably got like uh, thumbprint identification to open doors and facial recognition. And, you know, you gotta prick your finger and put a dab of blood on it and DNA. You know,
We have a smart house. I have smart bulbs and one smart plug that we already have hooked up, and we have the voice bot in every single room. I've already set that up. The bulbs I need to rename because I'm renaming whole rooms and everything. I have to get a couple of smart bulbs for this room, but that's coming later. Whenever we get the appropriate backdrop, this is going to change. This is all temporary right here. But whenever the ultimate thing comes in, I'm probably going to corner the office here, or put it behind me. I think the chairs are going to stay. I'm not sure if I'm actually getting office chairs or not, but yeah, this is definitely going to change, but all for the better. And it's voice activated bulbs back there to light up everything. So,
oh, see,
that is under.
I couldn't have those in my little area here. Well, there are too many things said with me sitting right here. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah, it does keep track of what you say to it. Like whenever you say its
right.
wake up word, whenever
If
you
I-
say its wake up word, which is her name, it starts recording what you say. It
Oh
does.
wow!
And you can delete that history, but you have to go into the app to do it.
No,
Yep, it does keep a record of what you say.
is that it?
Say
Don't go outside potty. I gotta take the dog out.
it's.
Oh, evidently, yeah. That means yes.
I'll be
Stop.
right here.
Stop. All right, be right back.
Let me get some tunes going here. Boom, 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 boom. Let me see. You guys be sure to hit the like button while you're here. Somebody else is there. Hey, Kelly. What's going on with you?
How are you? I just wanted to support. I was out when you went on originally.
Yeah.
So I said, darn it.
No, well, hey, you made it.
But I made it. How are you?
I am well. I started hat 4.
Oh my gosh.
Of the 4-part series. Watch this. You know, I've been making these black and white ones. And
Nice.
I had the hair-boned idea
Oh,
to make different colored brims.
mm-hmm.
Number 3 has escaped. It went somewhere. It was right here a while ago. I lost the whole hat, y'all. But this is the first 2 in the series. I just made another one that I custom a while ago.
Nice.
And these are, the I got the black, the charcoal, then I had the light gray, and now I'm starting the white brim. So
Nice.
this will be the last one in the series.
Very good. Yeah, I'm working on charcoal too. I got some charcoal.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But yeah, this is my scarf. So I'm still working on this, but that's the charcoal there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, but anyway, this is regular knitting, not real exciting. But
Right.
I have to get my loom going. I still I It's been so long, I forgot how to do it. I have to go and I'll do it. I'll bring my loom next time.
Yep. And if you want to get caught up on how to do it, there is a video really deep within my community tab, and
Yes.
it's from a channel called Noah and Michael,
Oh, okay.
and she walks you through step by step the hat that I make.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Yeah, this is the only pattern that I've ever learned, and she takes her time with the teaching, and that's the video that I used to learn how to make the hats in the first place.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't. I have trouble with the ribbing. Around the with the loom knit. Yeah, with the loom knit. Yeah. But that's good. I know it's getting late. I said, "Oh man, I bet you're getting ready to run."
No,
I'm glad you're still here.
I just started this one. My goal before the end of this live is to do 39 rows and at least close up the brim.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm just carrying on with Uncle Dave right now. He leaves on a cruise tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
So we were talking about, well, he flies out to Tampa. One of the last cruises that we took was out of Tampa. And
okay.
I was trying to find out what he's going to do when he gets there. We got some good friends that live around the Tampa area that he
okay.
might meet up with.
That's good.
Yep. We met them last time at a place called Sparkman's Wharf. What they did there is they put a bunch of shipping containers together and turned them into small restaurants.
Oh, that's cute.
There's a large collection of them where you can get you some good eats and some good drinks and stuff and have a real good time over there.
Okay.
And it's down there by the cruise ports. It's called Sparkman's Wharf. I love it.
Yeah, I haven't been down in Tampa. I haven't been down in Florida. It's been a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
So that's nice. That's exciting about the cruise tomorrow. I wish I were going.
I know. He has one. Well, he leaves on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
It's on Monday, so he's just getting the last things together in his bags and everything.
Yeah.
Goes.
Yeah.
So we were running through the checklist and making sure that he's got everything too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a lot of trying to pack everything and making sure you get what you need.
And Danny D says your project is so cute, Kelly.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I cannot see the chat anymore, but yeah, thank you. Yeah, but I've been working on this a couple of months, so it's going on and on to the break of dawn, as they say.
Right.
I'm not working on anything.
That's cool.
There you are. You're working on the packing. Let me know.
Packing, I'm sure. Yep.
Well, it's for the most part done, but I gotta go and open up the suitcases and go through it one more time, just because.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I do. Yeah.
Have you made any plans to meet up with anybody?
No, just Chris and Liz.
Okay.
I'm gonna meet them on the ship.
I
get to the hotel around 4:45, I guess, maybe 5 o'clock, and they go live on their Sunday. So
nice.
And they're driving in the day of, but I'm like, yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I don't blame you.
Coming from Fort Myers, okay, I get it. But,
Look at Danny. She's clowning you in the chat. She says, "Who let the dogs out?" Uncle Dave did.
Yeah, I put a video up like that, and this one was a puppy, and they had gotten into the laundry and drug out a comforter and shredded it.
Wow.
They shredded it, and she's just laying there on the chair, just looking at me like, "What?" And I'm like, "Oh, you raggedy fool."
Yeah.
And that's the name of the name of the video is Who Let the Dogs Out.
Yep.
Wow. It's crazy.
Yeah, we got nice knitting music in the background and everything. This is all right, man.
You know what I did is to avoid copyright. What I did was I rendered a bunch of songs from the editing software off as songs, and then
Oh,
I uploaded them into the music library here in Restream for free.
okay.
Cool.
So yeah, if you can use this music for your videos, then you could use it for live streams.
I never thought of that. Okay.
Yeah. I got a bunch of songs in my music library, and the free version of Restream allows me to attach those to the studio here, so I just play them one by one. And I got the longest songs ever. Like I got 10 or 11-minute songs.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I would do that.
Oh, and my new countdown music. Wait, but this is not nice and knitting. Watch, check this out. I picked this up from our church in Galveston. Listen to this.
Okay.
This is what we used to listen to before church started. So
Right. You know, if nothing else, it breaks up the monotony. You know.
it does.
Yeah.
It does. Plus, it allows, like, whenever I'm here by myself on screen, I don't do a lot of talking. So I let the music do the talking for me. You know, it's
Right.
like it's.
That's what, when I was coming down the hall, I heard y'all talking, and I'm like,
Who's that?
Yep. I
well,
invited
you know,
people
you
before the
do that
show.
on StreamYard, they probably charge you for it.
They do actually.
Mm.
To have any overlay or any picture or any background or any kind of music there, you have to pay for it. But Restream allows you to do the music
Yeah.
for free. And you can go out to 2 destinations and you can have up to 6 on-screen participants, plus
Oh,
you can
wow.
have unlimited stream time, all for free.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Restream is awesome. And then whenever you want to start adding overlays, pictures and stuff, it's only $16 a month instead of $45 a month.
Mhm.
So yeah, I shut down StreamYard completely.
I'm so glad you did, because I was wondering,
Yeah.
very few people I know can afford that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Based on the earnings and everything.
You know, we carried it for a while, but then it's like, do I really want to keep this up knowing what I know?
Yeah.
It's like whenever you know that there's an equal or
Yes.
whenever, hang on, let me shut this down. Whenever you know that there's an equal out there that can do almost everything that thing
Mhm.
does, and you don't have to pay for it, or you don't have to pay as much for it, you
Mhm.
tend to lean towards saving money, you know, because that's a carton of eggs. You know, that's a few pounds of bacon. You know, I mean,
It is.
Well, you know, anytime I can go, because I mean, I don't pay for StreamYard and my
Mhm.
channel. I'm not monetized or anything like that.
right.
Right.
But anytime if I'm paid for something, and you know, Mike's Place has it for $50 a month, but Jeremy's has got it for 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it to me, it doesn't take a rocket scientist, you know, and you don't have to kick me in the butt. I'll figure it out on my own.
You'll figure
you know
it
what I
out,
mean?
right?
And you see
Yeah.
that blue light in the background that came
Yeah.
with it. That came with it for free.
That scrolling.
Yeah, that emotion background. Look, I got many of them that already came with the
Oh.
design.
Interesting.
And yeah, there's overlays and video backgrounds. Look, here's
You know what? I actually think that's better because, like, you know, we do Wednesday night with myself, Sherman with CNS Travels, and that's cool. We do the and Rick the Texas Cruiser. You know, we do like that little news show kind of a thing.
Mhm.
Right.
And he's got backgrounds up there, and I'm not just singling him out, but the backgrounds, and sometimes they're just so busy.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
I mean, even if it's just like a thumbnail for a video that he put as that somebody puts as a background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's so busy with stuff all over the place, you know.
I like the
Yeah.
simplicity of motion backgrounds because it's just a repeating pattern. That's why I did it with Go Live Together with the water. Is
Oh,
when
okay.
I'm on cruises, I intentionally film the water so that I could have a motion background live on the show.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
But this version will not allow me to have motion, you know, or any kind of background unless I pay the fee.
Right.
You know, but here's another one here.
But the stuff that you're putting up there now, that just I like that.
It comes with it.
It comes
Yeah,
with
it came with it.
That's
So
good.
anytime you want to add something from say like third party, i.e., yourself, you have to
Yeah,
pay
pay
to
for it.
pay for it, and then they convert it over to whatever format it needs to be for.
No, you
That's
got to put it. You got to put it in their format that they want. Just like StreamYard, we had to do MP4. My iPhone always did MOV, so I would have
Oh, I got you.
I would have to run it through Filmora first before even playing it on the morning show. Like, so if somebody sent me an MOV, I couldn't play it, but most of the time people send me an MP4,
Yeah,
and
and
I'll
it works.
do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then here's
yeah.
the
I broke down, and I'm still learning the editing thing.
Yeah.
I'm still learning a lot.
Oh yes. It's a learning curve for sure.
I've
Yep.
got Canva for thumbnails, and I'm still trying to figure out how that all works. And Filmora, I put
Yeah.
up. I had one video that I actually edited with some transitions and stuff in it, and music and all
Mm-hmm.
that. And I said, well, to get this, and then like I did it once, and then it said, you use this, this, and this, and that's only the premium. And I'm like,
yeah,
well, I like it, so I paid for Filmora for the year.
yep,
That's good. Yeah.
And I mean, it was like $49. I'm like, for a whole
That's not
year,
bad. That's not
I,
bad.
I can handle $50 a year. All right, that's
Right.
not a big.
Right.
So I got into doing that, and then StreamYard said, it's a discount. Yeah, this and that. You can have up to 9 people streaming and this and that and all this other kind of stuff, and it was almost $100.
It is. Yep.
I'm
88.
like, no,
right,
you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
But if this does everything that I can do with StreamYard that I want to
Mhm.
do, but I'll have to pay for, and this will do it, then, Now, can you adjust like because like we're all vertical.
yeah.
Can you
You can do
break it down like in the lines and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah,
yeah,
you can do. Yeah, you can do
left and right, or you can
horizontal.
do up and down.
Yep.
Okay.
I just
It
have
doesn't
it up.
bother me. I was just wondering.
I have it up and down so I could draw a different crowd. I didn't want.
That's right. You said that. That's for people that are. You don't have to turn their phone sideways.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, makes sense.
Mhm.
Makes sense. I
Yeah.
do the method of madness, my friend.
And then look, you can still put comments up here too. Like JJ's Adventure says, I used to knit and give my daughter all of my knitting supplies. She took off with it and does crocheting and loom knitting.
Okay. Nice.
And you can
Yeah, but when you pulled that up, it kicked Kelly out.
kick Kelly out. I know.
It just disappears.
It's all right.
Stop.
Come back.
It's
Come
okay.
back to the light, Kelly.
Hold on. Say
I
something.
know.
Okay, we can still hear you. Good. That
Yep.
I didn't know it was going to knock you off the screen. Wow.
Well, I think that there's like a minimum, the space. They
Mhm.
only have a limited space, so I
Well,
get
what
it.
it is the format that he's got it in now
Right.
only
Yeah.
allows that.
It's
You know?
Yeah.
portrait.
Like,
It's
Now,
that
now
portrait.
the other thing is you could switch us around, and that's what one of my I used to stream with this lady all the time, and she would always pull herself down and put the people up. So
Right.
you can move the screens around, and that's what she would do. And I would say, "Oh, okay, I get it," because a lot of times the chat would come across somebody's forehead or whatever,
wait,
or, or
now it looks like my head's on Jeremy's body.
that's
Right.
correct.
Screenshot that, Scott.
I know, right? No, Danny D's probably gonna screenshot it. She's been taking some screenshots too.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Yep, she does.
Let me see. I might I'm gonna see if I might go on my computer and switch out. I might come back up because I see I'm like tiny on the phone here. Let
Well,
me
you
see if I
are.
can.
Uh,
Yep.
if you could turn your phone sideways, it might self adjust. I
Let me
don't know.
see. Let's see. Hang on. Don't get dizzy. I'm gonna turn my camera off for a sec.
Whoa,
Okay, hang on.
whoa!
See, let me see if it works.
I'm
Oh
doing it.
boy.
Whoa! I feel that.
There you go.
There
Okay,
you are.
that's better.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was like looking at that and I went, okay.
Oh, and something else that it gives you too for free is this extra camera. You see this right here?
Yeah.
I literally have my iPhone on my mount right here.
Mhm. Yeah.
That way you can see what I'm doing better.
What you're doing. Yeah.
And for an extra camera on StreamYard, you have to pay the $88 plan. It's not available on the $45 plan.
Are you serious?
I'm dead
Wow.
serious. To add an
That is,
extra camera,
oh wow, that's
you got to
right.
get the professional version, not
Ew.
the
that hurts.
standard version.
Yeah,
So,
that really hurts. They don't play. Like I said,
Restream
Ew.
has my attention. It really does. I'm running the morning show off of it now.
Yeah, and I think it's quieter. Well, see, I don't know if you remember, if you were around.
Oh, hush.
Ooh.
Sorry about that, y'all. That was
No, it's funny. It's at first I thought it's
she probably heard a leaf fall in the neighbor's yard.
right, exactly. No, the thing that's really funny is when I first started using StreamYard in 2022, there always would be echoes, and no matter what you would do, it would always echo, or but this, I think Restream, the sound of it, the audio is much better. Like it's a little bit clearer.
I agree with you, because Saturday nights with like Eddie Lugo and that whole crew, I do Saturday, the usual suspects. I do that with.
Yeah, oh yeah,
and it definitely doesn't sound as clear as this sounds to me. And I'm using the same equipment that I use now. Just looking, I see myself clearer than I do on StreamYard.
Yep. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I don't know why that is, but it just seems like
I wonder if there's so many people that use StreamYard that it jumps on the bandwidth. I don't know.
Yeah, it's strange. But I remember when Restream first came out, we were all sort of trying it because it was free, and then we said, "Man, this is really calm." It's calm and quiet. And you don't hear, like, a lot of times I could hear people breathing and like weird stuff. I could almost hear too much. And TVs, a couple rooms away, I could hear TVs, and I was like,
"Oh, did you hear my dog?"
Well,
you almost blew my eardrums out, so I feel for everybody else. I'm sorry.
It's funny. Yeah,
that's all good. The other day, we got the inkling to do the Bud Light commercial from back in the day. It's like, what's up? Like
yeah.
And it was all four of us. Well, Scott took a video of that, and he put us up with the guys doing the actual commercial.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah,
he did that. Last
cool.
night? Last night's game.
Yeah, that was
Ryan.
Yeah, I remember that.
Back in your mouth, man.
Restream is a website, Jan. It is restream.io. Okay, it's available just on a browser. You sign in using your Google account or whatever, and off you go. It's literally a free thing that you can use to stream to two different platforms at the same time. I can choose to stream to two of my channels, or I can go to a Facebook page, or with the YouTube or whatever. I have plugged in TikTok here before, but it kicked me out. So
I see.
And what's messed up about it is it does not allow you to see chats from both things. That's one thing that they could improve upon.
Right.
Is your comments come from that other platform. But I don't know how they would do that. I don't know the coding that it would take to make that necessary, because not even
it would be a lot. Yeah, I bet.
Not even on StreamYard can you do that.
Right. So. Yeah. I mean, I used to. So when StreamYard was reasonable or whatever, I used to stream to Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
Right.
And then share channels with people, so we would have all kinds of stuff happening. But I would always have to jump back and forth tabs to read the
chat.
Instagram chat. Yeah.
So I'm just doing them one at a time now. If I'm streaming to YouTube, then I'll do two channels. Except for this one, Hats on a Mission is special. It stands
right.
But if I'm doing cruising stuff, it's going out to JNS, and Cruising is Fun Anytime.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
I keep the platform separate for a reason. You know? And Facebook just doesn't like any of these streaming services. It just keeps falling off of the connection, especially in StreamYard. It's like, sorry, we've lost your connection to Facebook. It's okay. You can click this button to reconnect it. Well, why? Why can't you keep that connection?
I think it's like a permissions thing. So I don't think that's a bad thing. Like you give it permission for a little bit, and then like because I think it lasts about 6 months or 3 months. I forget what it is. It's a
Mhm.
while. Yeah, it's a while. But
Do-
and I guess that's okay because you remember like people hack your accounts. I guess they're concerned about that stuff. You
maybe,
know,
maybe.
yeah,
Okay,
because
and
I
just
think
that fast, I
yeah.
just registered for Restream that quick.
Oh
Nice.
wow, oh wow, that's
Hey,
great.
man.
It's already in the favorites and everything.
Oh
Continue with
gee,
Google, click. Then of course, it naturally sends up the impromptu
Yeah,
pay for it, and I just clicked out of that, and it said free plan. I'm like, okay,
that's right.
isn't that easy? Yeah, that is
that
very
fast.
easy. Isn't
I
that
It's
mean,
easy?
it
so easy.
Yeah.
literally since I stopped talking, that's what I was doing.
Yep.
It
Okay.
took me longer to type it in,
Right.
than it would. So
Sylvia
That's good.
Jones has made it in. Yes, Jan,
Wonderful.
I have moved. I have moved Go Live Together over to Restream, which is why you see Restream on the upper right hand corner. I'm using the free version, and the show is running just as smoothly as possible.
Yeah.
I'm having to queue up all of the little videos that we play, mainly the intro and outro.
Right.
But it's no different than running something live during the show like I used to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I do really like Restream. Number one, it's easier on my eyes because of this dark theme that you see in front of you. With
Mm-hmm.
StreamYard, I know you can switch it, but StreamYard is that light layout. And
yeah,
I was telling Roxy a while ago, I got these key lights that light me up. Plus, I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking at a regular light up here. I don't need 24 inches of nothing but blue light coming at me during the show
Yes.
because
Yes.
otherwise, my eyes are going to go.
Right.
That's a lot of stuff in front of me. But
It is.
this dark screen, it makes it easier to read the chats. As you know, yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
going smoothly. It really
Yeah.
and like for me, I wear reading glasses,
Yes.
and I have my two incandescent studio lights here, and I got them on low, which is where I
Right.
like it.
right.
With
Mm-hmm.
Streamyard, with all that white, it reflects off these glasses. I can't even barely see. But see, like
Right.
even I
Oh
mean, the only
wow.
time you see is if I look at the lights. Like with all the dark, it doesn't do it.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah.
then I'm trying to think the other thing that was different too. The other thing is you can put the chat on the right hand side. Well, I don't know about it in the vertical stream, but in the horizontal stream, you can put the chat up so you don't have to keep looking back and forth to a different device.
Right.
Because the yeah, and I think that's helpful to read. But I've heard people say that they don't like it, but I like it as as a host person because then you don't miss anybody because it's right in your face.
Like
The
this.
chat.
Like
Yeah,
this.
and yep, and then you can see.
Ah,
And
Yeah,
then
and it's not pretty, but I think it's
and
if
then
you really want to
everybody
focus. Yeah,
and then
and
everybody that's coming in for both channels can see your unified chats.
yeah,
That's a good idea
I
to
like it, but a
put
lot
in
of people
there.
don't like it, and it seems like it's a certain group of people that don't like it. And I'll just say they're the ones that don't like stimulation.
Well,
Those are the
also
people
this
that
is another thing that might be able to
yeah.
allow me to see the members that come in here too.
I think it's helpful. Yeah, for me personally, I feel like I don't miss anything.
Right.
As the host. Yeah.
So that's kind of cool.
So it's interesting. And I thought, and that was different. That was the one thing that was different from Restream, whereas StreamYard, you had to always, if you wanted to make a comment big, see, to me, everybody could see the entire chat. And if they wanted to, and it scrolls, as it goes, it scrolls, it scrolls. So, I just hate missing people when they come in.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, I already got 31
with
votes.
Streamyard, going back to that chat,
Hmm.
if you pop it up on a screen, it's translucent. There's no background to it.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
So it's
Hmm.
whatever it falls on. That's and everybody's got different colors and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like with the wrenches and all that, you put it on a blue background like this, you won't see it because it'll
Hmm.
blend in.
Hmm.
So
Right.
Yep. And
I don't.
Restream, yeah.
This looks good. It sounds good.
Yep.
I mean, and hey, the best thing of all is the price.
That's true. You can't beat it.
Nope.
No,
Hmm. Yeah. So, oh, and the other thing I was going to say, if you get like a super chat, if you're monetized, it pops right up too, so you can see it, and it'll
Right.
be a different color. You know, because I think with Streamyard, sometime well early in Streamyard, I call it early in Streamyard days, you couldn't see it necessarily. You had to kind of click on it as another step. But like or you know, it would hit the chat and then phew, it would be gone. You know,
What
it would
happened?
go so fast.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. But restream, it's like almost in your face. Like once again, in your face, so you can't miss it.
That's good.
Yeah.
What did
At
I
least for
do?
me anyway. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm over here pushing buttons and
I yeah,
just
he's
like
Do it,
checking
man.
out stuff.
Do
That's
it.
cool.
looking at stuff.
That's cool.
Presentations. Oh yeah, it sure does. Extra camera, local video,
See,
Hmm.
it'll allow you to
share
send me
screen.
something to put up on the screen too. So
Yep.
it's like it's just like StreamYard, only better. I
Well,
tend to
this
enjoy it.
is there how? Okay, I see this private chat down here.
Oh, that's just between us. If we wanted to say something to each other, that's where
Right,
you
I got
type it
that.
into there.
What about if I want to say something in the chat on the side? Can you do that or
Do you have a type your message or type a message box?
no?
Oh no. Well,
Yeah.
then
See it. Yeah.
you
I
as a
forget where it is. I forget where it is.
Need
It's
help? That's why I went and looked at settings
yeah.
and shortcuts, virtual background, audio, video, profile.
let me see if there's any chat settings in my.
I was just wondering. I'm just trying to. What is this now?
But
Video.
you can chat. Yeah. I just because I'm rarely I'm usually hosting, so I forget what it is whenever you're not hosting.
Well, it says guests can control all presentations. I was kind of scared of that, so I didn't turn it on. Let me
Oh,
see.
okay.
Did that
Hmm.
give you guys chat ability when I turned it on just now?
Let me see. I'm gonna go on another device real quick here. Hopefully.
No, I don't. I still don't see anything. I'm looking all over the place. Wait,
Yeah, I
maybe
can't see the chat. I'm gonna turn sideways again just so I can
you
see the
can't see
chat.
the chat at all.
No.
That
Let
popped
me
up on my screen before my picture even showed up on camera.
And plus, there's a sidebar on my side as a host that says
Oh,
disable
okay. So
chat
now when
feature
I
only.
turn my camera back to the vertical, the chat is the little picture. It looks like I think that's the regular chat. Let me see. Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
you're on your
So the
phone.
I'm on my phone. So in the
Yeah.
middle there's a thingy that looks like a cartoon thought box with words in it, you know, like
Yes.
not a cartoon but a comic like
Right.
that. That will give you the chat.
That's the
And then
regular chat.
that's the regular chat. Yep. Now let me see here. I'm just looking. Yeah, it's hard. I'm going to go on my computer and I'll be right back. But
Okay.
I'll come right back and I'm going to use the computer that way I can tell you. Oh, thank you JJ's Adventures. Okay, I'll be right back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think this is really cool, and it's a lot less staticky. But when we get 9 people, you know,
Yep.
on Streamyard, everybody talks over everybody. You know, nobody. You know, there's it's a lot because you try to wait, and then there's 5 different conversations going on at once, and you know
It gets busy.
it gets very busy, very busy. Yeah, but I'm just looking all over, see the private chat. Okay, I can do this, I can do that, I can share a screen, I can. What was that? Something just happened.
I don't know.
Uh oh. Oh, it's reminded me that I'm staying at the Best Western in Tampa tomorrow.
Nice.
Like I didn't know that. Okay, so presentations, extra camera, local video. So I can like give you. I guess presentations would go to you since you're the host, and you
Right.
would put it up. Correct?
Yeah. If
Okay.
you wanted to show a picture or a video of something, then you push the appropriate button and then upload it, and then it'll give it to me to show on the screen.
I got you. Okay.
That's how I was able to show Ricky's group cruise thumbnail and his live announcement just the other day.
All right.
He
So
had a
and what?
phenomenal. He had a phenomenal first live stream with that lady from with his travel agent that's doing a group cruise. They did a great job. I love that live stream. It was his first.
Now, does it show you how many people are in the chat? Like, I'm not streaming to my channel.
Right now, it says that there's 6 people watching the show, and the top chat is what I have. Live chat over here. It's not showing me on YouTube how many people are in, but it sounds like somebody else just came in, and it is Kelly. She is back.
So different on the computer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Now, where is the chat? I see the private chat. Let me see if I can type.
Maybe we can't type into the.
Yeah, I don't see the little.
It allows me as a host to do it, but not.
Oh, okay, so you have to do it. Okay, so no, I can't type. I was just wondering. Yeah.
You can open up.
Fine, Jeremy. Keep your chat in.
Well, you know, I don't know. Thank you for the heart, Danny D.
Yeah.
Danny's the best.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, good
Danny's
moderator.
the best.
That's awesome. But nice. Okay. This is interesting. Yeah, I'm looking. Hello.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we hear you. It's just amazing how much clearer it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I went out and bought. I got a decent camera, and I'm getting on StreamYard, you know, and I'm like, it looks the same, you know, as the one that I had on the laptop.
Oh, I see. Yep.
And then I come here.
This is beautiful. Like, I know. This is really nice. Yeah.
Okay. You know, it was worth the money now. You know, everything looks crisp. You know,
it's really crisp. The color is good. My lighting, I gotta fix my lighting. You know, it's like the sun's going down now. So where I am.
Where are you?
Pennsylvania.
Oh.
Yeah, East
Coast. Where I'm from.
Oh, okay.
I see. Is it Pennsylvania, Delaware, Pennsylvania? I don't know, somewhere up there.
Okay.
She just celebrated her 93rd birthday.
Oh my goodness!
Nice.
And that was on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And Monday, she wanted. Okay, 93 years old. She still drives.
Yeah.
She still does all her normal stuff.
Okay.
You know, and she karaoke's 2 to 3 times a week.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
So on Monday, we were gonna have a party for her, and she wanted to have it at the little bar up the street here, and because they have karaoke on Monday nights, and she loves going there.
Okay.
And the owner and his wife said, if she wants to have it here, if Miss Ruth wants to have her birthday here, he said, we're gonna cover the cake and the sandwiches.
Oh, nice.
He said, y'all bring whatever else y'all want. So we made, you know, people, her friends, you know, brought stuff, and people brought stuff, and he got a cake and those great big trays of finger sandwiches, and a great big old veggie tray, and a great big old fruit tray, and
that's great.
Yeah,
that sounds like home right there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, dude,
really
it's literally like we live in the middle of the block, so you drive to the end of the block, cross the highway, and there it is.
Wow.
I mean, it's literally there's literally like 2 turns. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're there in 2 seconds. That's good.
Yeah, I get there before the truck warms up. You know?
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
JJ says, Kelly, I'm in Southwest Ohio.
Ohio, nice.
Yep.
Close by.
Yeah, well, it's like when it's close to like 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a whole bunch of traffic. When traffic does start, and I feel like walking up to go have a beer.
Yeah.
I'll just walk up because it'll take me longer to sit at these lights with the traffic than I can just walk the 14 houses up the street and then cross the highway myself. And
that's what a lot. That's what like in the Pittsburgh area. That's what a lot of people do. They just walk to the.
You can't get popped for DUI.
No, you really can't. No,
you know what? I don't sit in there. I mean, I like to drink my beer. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm get loaded anyway.
Right.
But if
right.
I have one too many and I'm walking, by the
Yeah.
time I make that 1/8 of a mile walk home,
Yeah.
now I'm halfway sober and I'm hungry.
You're good.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, man.
get something to eat and go night.
Night
Yes.
night. Yep. Gotcha. No, that's true. That's true. Because that's the way it is, like in that area. Yeah, people just, they just go to these places. You know, there's like one around almost every corner. I hate to say it,
Mhm.
but you can
Right.
someplace to go. Yeah.
And then on this little bar that we have up there, it's a great place. It's just a family-owned neighborhood bar, sports
Mhm.
bar, that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
And on one side is a hamburger place, a locally owned and operated
Hmm.
hamburger joint. And
Good.
on the other side is a locally owned and operated taco place.
Oh wow.
So now you can get you something to eat delivered to the bar.
That's
you
right.
That's
know?
amazing. Very convenient. Very convenient.
And if you really want to get fancy, you can go from there, walk across the parking lot,
Yep.
and then there's a little street, and then there's a parking lot of a car wash, and the next parking lot it's got a Chinese restaurant in it. So
Oh wow. Now all
it's
you need,
literally walking distance from the house, I swear.
and all you need is pizza. I think that's the only one.
Yeah.
You
That's
need
about a
pizza.
mile down the road. Domino's is down there, but it's not
Mhm.
locally owned and operated. But maybe
Right.
you never know. Maybe I'll start a local Uncle Dave's Pizza.
There
Hey.
you go. That's a good name.
It sounds like too much work to me.
Yeah.
I
it
don't
does.
know.
I retired a year ago in May. Yeah, I'm good.
You're
After-
done. Yeah.
After drinking, I think I would go for gas station pizza at that point. I don't know. Circle K has some pretty good pizza.
Yeah, actually I've had that. That's not bad. It's not bad actually. Yeah.
Circle K.
We have racetrack down here. I don't know if you guys have racetracks.
Mm-mm.
We have racetrack.
Yeah, racetrack. Yeah, we got racetracks.
You have racetrack. too? Mm.
Yep.
It's a little bit smaller version, but the Cajun style of a Buc-ee's,
Yes.
Oh.
and they have good pizza.
Racetrack has good food.
Interesting. Hmm.
Oh, and I was telling Roxy before you came on, Dave, you know how we were about a 30 minutes drive from Galveston to Texas City to Buc-ee's?
Yeah.
Well, here we're 9 miles down the road from Buc-ee's. We're closer.
Mm.
Wow.
And there's an Arby's right there in the town next to us.
What do you need Arby's for, dude? You got a Buc-ee's.
I
You
know.
go in there and get a beef
I know,
sandwich,
Arby's.
some toilet paper, and a couch, and go home.
Yep.
It's literally that's how it is, man.
And you got to visit the restroom while you're there. I don't know why.
Oh
You
yes,
don't have to
definitely.
go to the bathroom.
Oh
Definitely.
wow.
I get a sandwich and go in the restroom and eat it because it's cleaner than everything
The
else.
restrooms are that clean in Buc-ee's.
That's
They are.
crazy. Yeah, that's
It's
good.
insane.
They pay one guy all day long $20 an hour to keep their restrooms clean,
Okay.
and he
You
does.
go to the
his job.
restroom. You go to the restroom when you come out. Somebody goes in there to clean it.
Yes.
Wow, that's pretty
It's literally like that.
That's good.
There's no every 2 hours you got to go clean this.
No.
No. It ain't like that.
It's really clean. Wow.
I don't know if I ever told you the story, Jeremy, but when I cruised out of Galveston my very first time,
Mhm.
I went on the Vista, and my daughter and her husband lived in Alvin.
Okay.
And so she drove back home, came back here, and come see my mother, her grandma, and her grandpa, and all that kind of stuff, and see friends. But when she was leaving, she stopped and picked me up.
Wow.
Well, she's like, Dad, we're leaving at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I said, all right, I'll be ready.
Yeah.
She pulls up and throws my stuff in the car. I'm tired. Yeah, I've been up all day.
Right.
So I go to sleep. I wake up somewhere in Texas. I don't know.
You don't know where.
Just starting to get up. It's still dark outside. She pulls in to get gas. And I said, I'm going to get coffee. I'm going to stay awake.
Yep.
So I go in there and I get my coffee and do my thing.
Right.
Give me some snacks, get back in the car, and all down the road we go. I said, Caitlin, I said, you know what? I want to go to a Buc-ee's while I'm in Texas.
Oh, that's funny.
She looked at me. She's like, are you serious right now?
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, why?
Yeah.
She's like, where do you think we just were?
Yeah.
Oh,
I said,
you didn't even know.
I was in Buc-ee's and didn't even know it.
Oh wow.
Wow.
That's how tired. I mean, I was sleeping.
You were. Yeah.
I was hard. Yeah, I was hard sleeping.
Yeah.
She's like, we were just in Buc-ee's, dumbass. I'm like, hey.
Hey,
No.
hey.
Yep.
That's cool. No, it looks
So
good.
then-
I've only seen like commercials for Bucky's, but I've
I
never been.
love Bucky's. I really do.
Yeah.
But we're closer to one now than we were in Galveston. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah. We're Wawa people. You know?
Yep. I heard about Wawa.
Yeah.
We had a previous co-host on Go Live Together that lives um, in Mechanicsburg.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was he was telling me all about Wawa and the things that you guys have up there.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds like Wawa is a glorified 7-Eleven. And it sounds like Bucky's is a glorified Wawa.
I think so. I think so. Yeah.
That's the way it goes.
Wawa on steroids.
It's what. Yeah. So Wawa. It depends on where you are, but Wawa has a lot of. Well, they've actually moved. They moved. They're from Philadelphia, from the Philadelphia area, and they opened one in Orlando, and it's right in the middle of all the stuff where the hotels are in Orlando,
Mhm.
and it's got 75 gas pumps. You know what I mean? And then all the food.
Right.
So everything's made to order.
Yeah.
But mostly the biggest thing that they do are the hoagies.
The sandwiches.
Yeah, the sandwiches are the thing.
Our
But they,
sandwiches are pretty good.
yeah, and they're doing pizza now, which I think is weird. I haven't had one yet, but
Nice.
hmm and hamburgers, which I think is weird. But the sandwiches are fire. Like if you want, even like a tuna sandwich is good, but you would never think that would be good at a convenience store.
There's a couple of notable sandwiches at Bucky's.
Yeah.
And the first one naturally is the chopped beef sandwich.
Oh.
The next one is the sliced beef sandwich.
Ooh.
Next one after that is going to be your smoked turkey sandwich.
Oh wow.
Then there is a sausage on a stick wrapped in a tortilla that I really, really liked. It's a big old link of sausage. I mean, like it's a big old hunk of
Yeah.
sausage on there. You can get that. In the morning, they serve breakfast tacos.
Yeah. Right.
It's like a wide selection of breakfast tacos. There's
Yep.
never a lack of food at Bucky's.
Right.
But that's what their main draw is, that chopped beef sandwich.
Oh, that sounds really good.
You got beef on the wood. They bring out a whole brisket and just chop up the whole brisket.
Oh, that's
right in front
actually
of you. And then they make sandwiches as you look at them.
Oh,
And then in the back, you can order like chicken strips and other
right,
stuff.
other stuff.
Main
Yeah.
stuff is you go in there and you grab one of the big sandwiches. It's enough for 2 people. That's how big the sandwich is.
Did someone say sausage?
It's enough for 2 people. It really is. If you try to eat that sucker yourself, you're going to fall asleep on the road and kill somebody.
Yeah, that's a lot. Well, I
Seriously,
mean,
that
beef
is a lot of
brisket's pretty
sandwich.
serious. That's pretty serious. Yeah,
And
I
they
can't
piled it up real, real high.
Yeah.
It's a
Wow.
Texas size sandwich.
I will have to try that if I make it down there.
Seriously.
hmm
Bucky's is something serious, and it's an experience. It's not just a gas station.
Right.
You got to experience Bucky. They got their own merch. They got a wall full of beef jerky.
Oh,
That's their pride and joy, is that they smoke jerky there too.
oh wow.
And they
Okay.
got that beaver.
Right.
Yep. The beaver nuggets, which are corn pops that have been turned into a dessert.
Ooh.
It's kind of like a corn pop and a potato chip all in the same thing, but it's
Oh,
very
wow.
good.
Wow.
Beaver nuggets is what they're called.
Okay.
So my daughter was laughing at me about the Bucky's incident. Okay, I'll take the hit on that one.
Yep.
I stayed with them for 2 days before I went to Galveston. So the next day, her husband gets up and he's like, "Hey, Dave, you want to go to grocery store with me? I'm gonna get some steaks to put on the grill." I said, "Yeah, sure, I'll take a ride."
Yep.
My daughter asked him, "Where y'all going?" She's like, "To the big one." She's like, "Oh, Dad, you think Bucky's was good?"
Yep.
He took me to HEB.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Oh my children!
Yes.
This place was Super Walmart ain't got nothing on this place.
HEB is nice.
They
Oh, I've
had
heard of them. Yes.
everything.
Mm.
It
Wow.
was crazy. It was crazy.
Interesting.
That's a family-owned business that's based out of Corpus Christi, Texas.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
And now they have like really expanded. For instance, the small town that I live in has one grocery store, and it's Brookshire's Fresh by HEB.
Oh,
You
it's the same people. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's the same
Yeah.
people that own it, and their whole thing is because of the fresh. It's the produce.
Mm-hmm.
They have an extensive produce department,
Mm,
is what it is. And
wow.
I'm going to go up in there and give me some veggies
Right.
and just get my fiber in.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Carrots and radishes and stuff like that.
I
Mm-hmm.
follow this guy on YouTube. Well, I follow 150 people on YouTube, but anyway,
Right.
um, it grows daily. Uh, and his name is Nick, and he's got a YouTube channel. It's called The Fat Electrician. He does a lot of military type stuff and things like that. A lot of history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's got another one that's called The Fat Files. Now, you got to understand, Nick's not a little guy. So
Okay, I was wondering. Yeah.
it fits. It fits, trust me.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I had to mute myself because they're going crazy. And my mom just left.
Yeah.
And are you serious right now?
That's funny.
Try this again.
Uh-huh.
Enough from the peanut gallery over there. Yeah, but he did the history of like Waffle House, he
Mm.
did HEB, he did
Okay.
Aldi's, and I suggest him to people all the time, and he's got something like 1.5 million, 2 million subscribers.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But he's funny.
Yeah.
He's not just like, okay, HEB started and this and that, and he's like, today we're talking about HEB, and he just goes, and he doesn't look at paper. He memorizes all this stuff.
Oh, okay.
And the way he tells it, he's a great storyteller.
Storytelling.
And it's something about his, I forget how he explained, like beats per minute when telling a story.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm gonna shoot these dogs. Hold on.
Man, I'm glad we're not live on TikTok right now. I think we might have got banned.
Will they go crazy? I know. It's like people, like
they're
he's only kidding.
Yeah, I know, but
No, but I'm just saying, like
everything.
People are so like sensitive. It's kind of fun.
Scotty J got kicked for a week.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
He did. And now he's back again.
Okay.
You got
to Woosah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Woosah.
Woosah.
There we go. You like my scissors, baby? Got me?
Oh yeah, those are cute. They look sharp. I always wonder, like, I hear these stories. See, I'm new to social media. And so when I hear these stories, I just kind of go, wow, really? Because I'm serious, because I've never, I'm not that involved on other platforms, but it's just funny when you hear the stories. Yeah, I got banned. I'm on Facebook jail, hear all this stuff. And I just go, what in the world?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting.
So what did they kick him or ban him or suspend him for? But
he was talking about Chi-Chi's, believe it or not.
You got to be kidding me!
The restaurant?
No, Chi-Chi's.
No.
Boobs.
Oh, those. Oh.
He was talking about Chi-Chi's, and they kicked him. No warning, just boom. They stop your live, and that's
is Scott is controversial cruising in here? Scott, don't go to TikTok.
Yeah.
I know.
Because he Chi-Chi's every time in the morning.
Right.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I saw some Chi-Chi's yesterday.
Yep. So I think they kicked him for that for a week.
Oh, gee. Oh, okay. I was wondering if he meant Chi-Chi's, but then I was like,
yeah, he was talking about Chi-Chi's.
Oh, Lord.
Not the commercial one, the real life
one.
They're real sensitive on TikTok over there as to what you can and can't say.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of kids, aren't there? Maybe that's what it is. Younger people.
No, they're just super sensitive. Whenever they sold it to the American company,
Uh huh.
they put in a bunch of filters for the bots to listen to
Oh, okay.
because people get so offended over here in the States.
Yeah.
Now they're really just stringent about what you can and can't say. And that is not that American to me.
Yeah. It's interesting.
You know, we generally have been allowed to say what we have wanted to say my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Now people are telling me that I've got to be careful as to what I can and cannot say. And I don't take too kindly to that. I don't.
Yes.
You know, because I was brought up in a different America.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in a different America, a more inclusive America. And now
Yeah.
it's not going in the right direction. There, you know,
So if let's say Kelly and I sat down and we just had a conversation and we were talking, I'm just going hypothetical. So like the differences between our lives.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And TikTok picks up something that they don't like that one of us said, banned.
That's it.
Off.
They ban you. They
Now,
ban
what
you
kind
for
of crap is
certain
that?
days.
What kind of, you know what I mean? What kind of, that's no healthy conversation.
It's called suppression of your First Amendment right, good sir. That's what that is. It's suppression. It is.
Well, Kelly, we ain't gonna be doing no live streams on TikTok. I'm gonna tell you that.
I guess not. No.
Right.
We're gonna come over here on Jeremy's channel and do it. Let him get banned.
No. You don't want to.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, but I guess. See, I really have a problem with that because, see, and I'm one of those people who talks about the two taboo subjects all the time that people say you're not allowed to talk about.
Oh, religion and politics.
Religion and politics.
Yeah.
I think we should.
Yeah.
And respectfully, I just say respectfully.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? And you just go,
agree.
hey, you know, I agree to disagree, or I agree, or whatever. And grown-ups should be able to
understand where you're coming from, but
You know
I
what I mean?
don't think that way.
Yes.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be like, well, you don't think like me, so you know you're a bad person for it.
Right.
No.
Right.
It's not like that.
It's not like that. It's like,
And
oh,
what
okay. Yeah.
I think with these younger generations, they think like that. So, he
They
said
do.
something I didn't. Uncle Dave said something I didn't like. We need to ban him.
Cut him off. Right.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's crazy. Like, I think that's insane. I really do. I just feel like you should be able to have a civil conversation.
Sure.
And you know, because I think you learn stuff.
It's called the healthy exchange of ideas.
Healthy exchange of ideas.
It's called the healthy exchange of ideas, but we understand it as that.
Right.
But the newer generation, they call it cringe. Is what it is. They call it cringe. Anything that makes you cringe is bad.
Well, all right. Well, guess what? With the newer generation, I call their music cringe.
Cringe, exactly. Well, you can't really call it music either, there, Uncle Dave. I know what music is.
You know what I mean? There's no
originality.
Led Zeppelin, the Rolling Stones, or Luther Vandross or Marvin Gaye. There's none of that in this new music. Well, they call it cringe. I call it trash. But anyway.
Well, in order to call it music, it has to have three basic components. And that is rhythm, melody, and harmony.
Mm-hmm.
They got none of that.
Without those three things, it's not music. It's just trash. That's what it is. And as a free American, I could sit here on YouTube and say that this very day.
Yeah.
But over there on TikTok, because
they'll get mad.
Yeah, they'll ban you.
They get all up in their feelings.
I know. I'm like, calm down.
Right.
I mean, that's the way I am. I'm just like,
take a chill pill.
Yeah, just chill.
Please. Let us old people have our good time.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a music person too, and I listen to a lot of music.
It's got to move your soul. It can't move your body. It's got to move your soul.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm going back. Like, I've listened to stuff, you know, from. I'm not saying I think 40s is probably where I wasn't really listening like that, but from 40s up, for maybe yeah, late 40s, on up. I listened to, and then I think I stopped about what year? I want to say it was like maybe 2005 or six. It just
Yep.
I haven't really listened to much beyond that, which I think is funny. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Danny D says, "Oh, we all disappeared." She was a part of that. Lori was on the screen too.
Oh wow.
Danny D says, "I was there twice when he got kicked off of TikTok." We
Mm.
all disappeared. Yeah, I was when that happened. I was so worried about Scotty J. He couldn't even come in as a guest on my show.
Wow.
I sent him the link, and they wouldn't even let him up as a guest.
Yeah, that's
And I'm
crazy.
like, man, that's messed up.
Yeah, that is. I don't know.
But TikTok is weird. It moves
Right.
differently. It's a
Mhm.
different crowd.
Yeah.
It's just different.
Interesting.
But I do like it because you're monetized from day one.
Yeah, that's amazing. That is
You're
amazing.
monetized from day one. All you got to do is hit the go live button, and you can just start
That's
giving
amazing.
gifts. That threw me for a loop because I was used to reaching these milestones and having to creep and crawl and
Yeah.
do all of this, asking people to subscribe and then
Yeah.
asking people to watch the videos for the watch hours, which is why I'm on here now. I'm getting
Right.
watch hours. So if you got a shorts channel, you kind of have to do lives like this, long lives in order to get your watch hours up.
Mm-hmm. No,
But,
that's true.
Yeah,
I
man.
just had an idea.
Interesting.
Y'all, hold on to your shoes.
Uh-oh.
He's thinking.
As long as you don't push any more buttons, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Aw. That is tragic getting banned. I mean, I'm like, oh my,
Yes. Oh,
strange.
you did something bad.
Yeah, like it sounds like, yeah, you did something really, but I don't know.
Something
I've heard people say they were banned, and I just never
Mm-hmm.
understood.
We also live in a world where if somebody hears my good friend Z saying that that Carrie Underwood is his baby mama, like he used to say all the time, every show,
Oh,
we had one of our viewers write us and say that he was offending women. I don't think that's offensive to women.
Oh, wait.
I don't. But people are sensitive. People are just sensitive like that.
they are.
People are going to be peopling, and life is going to life always.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But we do live in a different country.
Yeah,
We do.
it's true.
Mm.
Very true.
I figured it out, Jeremy.
So you got him.
I'm in the chat now.
Oh, okay. I see you. Now I'm in the chat. What did you do?
I opened up YouTube and started streaming.
Oh,
Oh, that way. Okay.
Started watching the video and just I just muted it so it wouldn't backfeed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
That'll
There
work.
we go. Now I'm in the chat.
Yes, sir.
There's a way around everything.
Yes. That's nice.
And drop hashtag creator. Let me see if Nightbot's working.
All right.
I see him, but I'm not sure if he'll drop a link, unless somebody does it. I want to make sure that I'm set up on all my channels because I have 5 channels.
Oh, there it goes. There it went.
There it is.
Yep. You did it.
Nice.
Hey, yep. And
Very nice.
Daddy D said, I had the pleasure of meeting Uncle Dave in July. It was amazing. Nice.
Yeah, that was for the Disney Springs meetup.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot of us. There was Sea Lake Journeys, PK Adventures.
Oh, wow.
Cruise Life TV.
Okay.
Captain Billy J.
Nice.
Alicia.
Adventures in Cruising.
Yeah.
Yes. And Destination Fun, Danny and
Oh,
Sherry.
wow. So you had a lot of people.
There was a bunch of us, and we all met at Splitsville. And I'm like, what in the hell is Splitsville?
Right.
It's a bowling alley. I said, we're meeting up at a bowling alley?
Yeah.
This is no ordinary bowling alley, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Was it all
there's
down and everything?
There's bowling there, yes. But it's some of the best food I've ever had in my life.
I was going to say the food, I bet, is good.
It was great.
Yeah.
I drank, let's see, I think I had 4 or 5 beers, and I got this hamburger is insultingly large, and and then they further disrespected me by putting a half a pound of French fries on a plate with it.
Oh,
Nice.
that's crazy! Wow.
I mean,
That's
literally, that burger was it was just massive, and I
Nice.
spent $50. So hey, I'm good with it.
That'll
You know?
work.
Yeah, that's
Like
nice.
44, something like that, and then
Yeah. How many games do you get? I don't know how. I forget how they build.
oh
them.
well, we didn't bowl. Oh, I was
You
in
didn't
no
bowl at
condition.
all. You just ate.
None of us bowled. We were all just there
Nobody
hanging out with
bowled?
Danny.
Yeah.
Nobody
Oh, my
bowled. We were
goodness.
hanging out with Danny. Man, it was great.
Okay.
It was really cool.
Well,
Stop
food
it.
is important. All right, doggies, I hear you. Oh wow. Well, it's very interesting. Like I said, I'm learning so many things being online, lately.
Yep.
Yep. Let's see. Oh, big hamburger. Yeah, that sounds great. Splitsville, but that's a good name. It's a really good name.
So I closed up the brim, but I just kept it going.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You got to show us. You got to make yourself big so we can see the brim. Let me see. Did you? I mean, oh, there we go. Yeah. That was good. I can see you.
Move the screen up here,
There you go.
and boom.
Yes, very nice. Yes. Okay, nice uniform stitches. Okay, I see you. Very good. Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I like these layouts too.
Yeah, this is not bad. Yeah, and when you do the horizontal, there's all these weird things you can do too. They have a lot of layouts in the horizontal. Yeah, oh yeah. You can make one big and then the rest of one smaller. There's all kinds of stuff you can play around with.
Yep.
And it's good for like if if you're doing the knitting or the crocheting, because you can make you can blow up the screen and do other stuff, and then show a video, share a video, all the all the stuff. Yeah. But anyway, I got to go feed the husband, so I'm gonna dip off. But I just want to show you I did a few rows of the orange there.
Ooh, I like the orange.
Yeah, the
That
orange
looks
is
nice.
nice. And then so I did I guess from here up, like this amount here.
Cool beans.
Yeah, I got some rows done, so it's good. Yes.
Nice.
All right.
Thank
Well,
you so
anyway,
much
nice,
for coming
nice meeting you, Dave.
Oh,
And
you too, Kelly.
I'm gonna
I'm sure I'll see you again.
click on
I've seen
the
the name. I've seen the name in the chats before, and I'm like,
yeah.
And then I saw you over here, and the next thing you know, you're here, and I'm like, gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, you finally made the connection. It's good. Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
But anyway,
for sure.
let me see if I click on your link right now. Will I be able to? Oops. I want to make sure I don't lose it before I
You're a
go.
moderator. So yeah, definitely go click.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I got it. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to mute just for a second. Make sure I don't have a
Good.
back.
I have YouTube muted on my computer.
That's
Because
what
I'm
I muted mine too, because I got us playing in the back just for you. So
I know I'm getting an extra watch hour by having another instance of the show running at the same time on YouTube.
Yeah.
And that's a good hack for people who go live, is that you can provide that whole watch hour. You know, if you go live for an hour, you can provide that whole watch hour for yourself.
Yeah, it does help.
see, I just figured that out just now, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm in the stream,
Yep.
but YouTube's doing nothing.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. That's on a mission. Boom. There we go.
Yes. All right.
Now
So
when I go live
when
I go live anytime, I'll just be in like StreamYard or Restream and open up my own channel.
Yep.
Right.
And sometimes I will tell you. Oh, this is what I was going to tell you guys. So Restream. Sometimes if you have that chat along the side, it does freeze every now and again. It's like weird. It'll be going.
Yeah.
And it'll freeze. And then what you do is you just close it and then reopen it, and then it'll keep going.
Okay.
And you know what else I like? I like about this chat? It goes from the top down.
Top down. Yep.
Like YouTube goes and StreamYard goes from the bottom up.
Yeah.
Right. It does. Yep.
You know?
Yeah, which is interesting.
Yeah, Jeremy, I'm not going to be much longer. I'm probably going to skate on out of here. I got to finish doing stuff around the house because I'm leaving for the airport at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Yes.
And I will be in Tampa
Woo.
around 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
That's
Okay.
great.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and shut the stream down then.
Okay.
We all got stuff to do, and plus we've been on for about 3 hours now. So I'm gonna take my leave of all of you. Thank you guys so much for coming in.
Sure.
And we will see all of you later. Y'all take care of each other. Be sure to come back now. You hear? Hearts for everybody.
Hearts.
Y'all be good.
Bye, guys.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Get this.
I'm going to find buttons again. Oh, there it is. Nope, that's not it. There it is. All right, see ya.
Okay.